Go along with that, it has been absolutely superb, and by far, overall, the most balanced team, and we can't wait to see more of them in action today.
You're only as good as your last game though, Shazad, so it's very important that these girls step up. I know that they have seen and heard some of the reports that have been done. This will be a test of their character to ignore all of that, and as you can hear, the crowd straight away getting behind the green shirts. They want their side to win.
Let me ask you, as a former player, how easy is it to block out the criticism? And I mean, you didn't grow up in social media. I'm not trying to give your age away, but you know, on a serious note, it can't be easy, can it? Because now they've got more access to information as well.
No, I know, but at the end of the day, you know, you're playing football. You're a professional, and they basically are. They're in the training camp. They're all together. And what you've got to do is you've got to turn around and you take the negatives as positives, because you turn around and you go out there and say, I'm going to show you. If that's what you really think, I'm going to show and prove to you how wrong you are. We know that the coaching staff, we know that the people who know the game will have said to the girls, listen, that performance was wonderful. We could have scored a few more goals, and I'm sure they'd be the first to raise their hands and admit that. But you've just got to forget it. That's why I said you're only as good as your last game. That was history. They could come out today and be all over the place for the first 10 minutes. Yeah. I doubt it, because they want to put a show on for all the fans that are starting to flood in as well. There's more fans still coming into the stadium, which is great to see. And, you know, you put it to the back of your mind.
Yeah, absolutely well said there, because they are putting on a show as well, aren't they? Because it's their home fans. They've had some great football on display. They're up against this Kyrgyzstan side. Remember that whilst they started well, remember their 2 goals came off goalkeeping mistake, a simple goalkeeping mistake. After that, they didn't really threaten that much. We'll have more from Paul in just a short while. First, the national anthems.
এই পর্যায়ে উপস্থিত সকল দর্শকবৃন্দকে অনুরোধ জানাচ্ছি দাঁড়িয়ে দু দলের জাতীয় সঙ্গীতের প্রতি যথাযথ সম্মান প্রদর্শন করার জন্য। প্রথমে কিরগিজস্তানের জাতীয় সঙ্গীতের প্রতি সম্মান প্রদর্শনের জন্য সকলকে অনুরোধ জানাচ্ছি। Let's stand up for the national anthem of Kyrgyzstan. এই পর্যায়ে আমি সকলকে অনুরোধ করব দাঁড়িয়ে আমাদের জাতীয় সঙ্গীতের প্রতি যথাযথ সম্মান প্রদর্শন করার জন্য। And now the national anthem of Bangladesh.
a fantastic reception that is. Bangladesh in action very shortly against Kyrgyzstan. Bangamata U19 Women's International Gold Cup 2019. It's the final group game in Group B, and a chance here to top that group and go through to the semi-finals. Both of these teams are already through, as I said. It's just about who will finish first and second, and of course probably wanting to avoid Laos till the final. Those are the two best teams we've seen so far, Bangladesh and Laos.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree. And Kyrgyzstan are a little bit behind the cue ball, aren't they? Because they won 2-1, so their goal difference is +1. Whereas Bangladesh managed to keep that clean sheet and get themselves a brace as well.
Wang Jie in charge from Chinese Taipei. Ban Mengxiao of China is her assistant, along with Bahared Sefinahanavani of Iran, and the fourth official, Chaisanet Pansa of Thailand. Remember, a draw is enough, Paul, for Bangladesh to top the group.
Yep, it is because of that goal difference. It does help.
So this is the lineup, and there are a few changes for Kyrgyzstan. 3 players out from that win over the UAE. Boromakova, remember, she got a straight red. She was sent off. Saskeva is unavailable as well, and Akhmatkulova is on the bench. And, well, they've got some attacking players in just a short coming in. Ibrahimova is back in. She's a substitute. She came on the other day. And Zarodina had quite the influence when she came on as well. And Alim Zanova is also in the side.
Yeah, they've tweaked it a little bit, haven't they, the formation? Because when we do have a look at the formation, the last game and the first opening game, they went with a 4-1-4-1. However, this time, they're going with a 4-2-3-1. So they've got the 2 sitters in there with Toktobalatova and also Özbek sitting just in front of that back 4 to add a bit more of a screen defensively, because they know what's coming at them from the Bangladesh lineup.
Yeah, I think we were quite impressed with Toktobalatova in that first game. And, well, why fix it when it isn't broken? It was absolutely superb from Bangladesh, and therefore they've decided to make no changes, though we understand they may look at a few later on if things are comfortable.
Yeah, I think they will. They want to give game time to certain players to have a look at them, just in case as the tournament does go on, they get an injury, or, you know, they want to make changes, or they need to make changes. But there you go, the 3 at the back again, pretty solid. It was the one in the middle, Aki, looking really good. Shopna up front as well, caused all sorts of problems with Sanjida and Krishna out wide. And of course, let's not forget the initial sweeper keeper of the tournament, Rupna, who played from the back.
Natalia Gavronskaya, who was, I think, fairly relieved at the end of that game against UAE. They missed a penalty in that game, and otherwise this would be a far more intense game, you'd feel.
I just hope Bangladesh start with the same intensity, the same pressing that they did in the opening game.
So here we go. It is going to be Bangladesh who get us going, and it's an interesting move from Aki. Remember, they've got some superb wing-backs, Bangladeshis, Shamsunaha and Moshumi on either side.
You see, they pushed Aki up from the centre-back position to just drop that ball in there, and straight away it shows intent to want to attack, go forwards, and that's a positive start from Bangladesh.
First test here, and it's a mistake, an easy finish here. Tolanova with a terrible mistake, and it's the opening goal for Bangladesh early on. This is now the quickest goal, and Sajida hits it into an empty net.
29 seconds on the clock, and the girl that was the man of the match in the last game she played makes an absolute terrible error. Takes her eye off the ball, jumps over it, doesn't take it cleanly or properly, and the simplest of tap-ins from Shandida. 29 seconds into the game. Well, we've had fast starts, haven't we, Shazad?
Yes.
But that is just unbelievable. But attacking intent shown from the initial ball played in there. We saw Kyrgyzstan just clear their lines and try and get set, but because they went to attack, they've been rewarded straight away.
Brilliant stuff. And well, I'm afraid we've seen a number of big goalkeeping errors in this tournament. And in fact, Kyrgyzstan did profit from a couple in their last game, and now they're at the end of their own. There's Moshumi. then the goal scorer, Sanjida. Kyrgyzstan, it's never easy when you concede so early. Oops. Sanjida just loses her footing. Here's Dallinger, but she dallies a little too long on the ball, Dallinger. Had to be said.
I like that. Tell you that, well won back from Shopner, tracking back from the wrong side.
Well, it takes a few players there to stop Shamsunaha. What a great start that is from Bangladesh. We had the quickest goal yesterday, we thought, from Pair, and 1 minute 29. This is a whole minute quicker now. Flag has gone up.
When the throw-in was taken, the ball was laid back off. She was in an offside position because Kyrgyzstan just squeezed up a bit. It's not a foul, even though that was a foul there. It was stamped more than anything. Hamazanova just catching up. I think we could be in for goals today. I know that after the game, the last match day for Bangladesh, they had a recovery session the next day, and they have been working incredibly hard on the training pitch and the training field on the finishing. But if anyone has been turning around and having a go at this team, how can you have a go at a team that within the first 30 seconds shows that much intent to go and win a game that early in the match? Ridiculous.
Yeah, they've absolutely shown determination, haven't they? Right from the kickoff, literally from the kickoff.
You asked me the question, Sazad, what do you do mentally as a player? That's what you do. You let the football do the talking, and that's exactly what the girls have done today. Well done, Bangladesh.
What a great statement of intent that was, as the ball comes across. Rupna, as she is wont to do, very quick to advance. Oh, lovely turn from Shamsunaha. This is the kind of confidence that they've exhibited right from the very start of this tournament.
And it grows from the keeper, showing a confidence there. Slightly under hit with the pass, but just got away with it.
And that little midfield pivot, Maria and Monica. So good for Bangladesh.
Look, they're trying to make themselves available in the holes, and they're getting the ball fed to them, and now it's easier to pick themselves through this defence.
Here's Shamsunaha. Now coming forward, Krishna, Shopner. The crowd roaring every time they come into that final third. We get a free kick here.
Yeah, handball, I think. Challenge coming there from Uzbek. Just got it out of her feet. It did hit the arm. It stopped the opportunity for the ball to go into the box.
Remember, Kelishova conceded 2 penalties in that last game against the UAE. One of them was a handball, and they've moved her out. She was a centre-back. She's now into more of a... She's still a centre-back, but on the other side, she was having problems, though, that last time round. Askarova has gone into a full-back position now. So free kick here for Bangladesh.
2 little dynamos in midfield standing over it.
Well, why not go after the keeper if you've seen her flap a little bit? Here's Dallinger. An important touch on. Very nicely done by Maria. Ata Rupna. Now, one thing we were talking about, Paul, is that she plays that sweeper-keeper role so well, and she doesn't want to just come out and clear it. She wants to play, they want to play from the back, don't they?
Yep, properly. They want to play properly from the back as well.
It's a nice ball put over the top, not offside. Shopner goes in hard. Oh. I mean, that's uncompromising, isn't it?
Well, both players committed, you've got to say that, but Shopner did just catch her. There's no doubt about that, and just getting a little ticking off as well. But it's a high foot initially as well that came in there from Toktobalatova. However, Shopner, was a little bit overzealous.
This is that opportunity earlier. That's a better punch from the keeper. I think she'll feel a little bit happier with that.
What, the not catching the ball and stopping and going through her legs?
Yeah.
She got that one very, very wrong, unfortunately.
And there's been a few of like that. Handling skills need to be worked on. Shamsunaha. Back to Aki. And here is Nargis. Speculative attempt, not a problem at all.
That was a little bit loose then from Monica. Maria had picked the ball up and just fed it to her, made an angle. She tried to play it back, but it was undercooked.
Done well with the goal kick. That's not something we've seen too often in this tournament. Look at that. Determination and pace again by Shopner. Done really well. Was there a little push on her? Yes, there was. Be a free kick. She, as always, proving a threat.
Yeah, ever willing as well to run the channels and has the pace.
Is that a card for you, Paul?
Nah. It's not. There's no real malice or intent there. She has caught her. It is a free kick. I do get that, but I'm not having that. That's a yellow card, in my opinion.
Right. Now, I think these kind of situations, she's just going to be a little nervous. They're going to put this short this time. Interesting. Again, the keeper doesn't get a good connection. They're putting that ball close enough. There has a flag gone up.
Nice little move, nice play. I think it was a little bit of a better save from Polanova in goal. She had to come a long way to deal with that. But again, the thing was that she pushed it into the danger zone, and that's the problem. And when you push it in when there are bodies around, if there's anybody just on the prowl, they can slam it home. So just needs to be a little bit better.
Ball over the top. Aki is there, as always. Very solid at the back. Here's Maria. Right now, Kyrgyzstan are struggling to get the ball. Lovely turn. Really nicely done. The crowd showing their appreciation.
Good ball.
Great ball down to Shopner. He's had a bit of luck there. And she doesn't quite get that past Kelishova.
A big swing of the leg there to clear that lip, wasn't that? Again, composure on the ball. Did you see Maria there under pressure, not wanting to concede possession, so happy to just control it? It's a young 16-year-old lady that's doing that. Very good play.
Again, so well done. They're under pressure, the Kyrgyz Republic, at the moment. Not able to get on the ball. And Bangladesh very comfortable on it so far. There you just saw Monica and Maria, as Paul described them, the midfield dynamos.
I like the pair of them. They're box to box. They're old-fashioned midfield players. They're not one of those, oh, what position do you play? Oh, I sit in the hole just in front of the back line, or I sit just behind the striker and link up all the play. No, they're working their socks off to get forwards, and they're working the socks off to get back as well.
An important touch on, but a little knock there, I think, for Monica. Play continues, says Shamsunaha. Oh, again, look at that pace. Nicely done by Krishna. It's done well, very, very well, to win the corner.
She did, because that looked as though it was running out. Just managed to keep it in play, check back into the defender, who had no option but to put the challenge in. Maslianova.
These are the kind of set pieces that they can cause trouble out again. They've gone for the short one. Maria. Shopner got something on it. Zarodina trying to put Shuli under pressure.
Remember, she worked incredibly hard when she came on the other night and was quite physical. Yet she's coming up against Aki today, so it's going to be a different challenge for her.
Well, Tolanova is having to come a bit further forward as a sweeper keeper because Shopner likes to just play off that last defender and peel off.
Yep, she's playing on the shoulder, and what happens if you play that ball diagonally in behind that defender, she's got the run on you because she's level with your shoulder, so she just stays on side.
Yeah.
And we spoke about that before, didn't we, about playing on the shoulder. It means that you can make your run because she's got pace, and you know you'll get to the ball before the defender. Any contact and you get into the box, it's a penalty.
And of course there were some great balls that cut through that UAE defence from Bangladesh earlier in that first game. Oh, done really well! Just wide from Krishna. Lovely work from Sanjida on that right-hand side to get the cross in.
Very well played again from Bangladesh. Good work from Sanjida. And again, rather than tracking that far post, Krishna's made that run into the near post area just to get something on it and try and whip it in at the near post. Got in front of a man. I think Tolanova may just have had that covered, but when all said and told, again, it was a good move from Bangladesh.
I think it's just that hunger, isn't it, from those forward players, that they get themselves, they don't give up. They work so hard. Beautiful. Light nutmeg from Krishna. And that's precisely what we've been talking about. They are going for absolutely everything.
They are, but to be fair, Shopner's guilty there because she's got to make that run to get in front of the goalkeeper. And I mean, this is, you ready? And whoops, there you go. A lovely little nutmeg there from Krishna, and delivers it into the near post. That's actually good goalkeeping because Tolanova has come a long way there off her line to claim that ball. But if Shopner's a little bit quicker with a little bit more experience, she makes that run to the near post and gets in front of the keeper and scores.
Well, that goes Kyrgyzstan's way. They need some respite here because they are getting pumped at the moment. Really, really under pressure.
Well, the possession's got to be about 70% in favour of Bangladesh at the moment. It has to be.
Rupna, look at that. Calm, cool, collected from Rupna. No problems whatsoever.
And then bowls it out and says, come on, girls, let's go.
Again, the crowd roaring their approval.
She's got good hands, Rupna, you know. What we've seen that she's done so far throughout this tournament, she hasn't dropped the ball, she hasn't really made a mistake, she's been comfortable and calm. I want to see somebody have a real go at her with a shot, you know, on a strike, because I think she's athletic enough as well. We've seen when she steps in to start to play to be able to deal with it. But she's a great addition at the back there for them.
I mean, it starts from that position, doesn't it, Paul? When you've got a confident goalkeeper, and unfortunately some of the other keepers in this tournament haven't been that confident, it immediately sends a message, doesn't it, to your back 3 or 4?
100%. I mean, you feel so good when if you're comfortable and confident that your keeper's not bad, and that they talk to you, that you know that they can just deal with the ball. As a defender, honestly, it's a godsend, because you know you don't have to worry if the ball gets played behind, they're going to be there.
How many times have we seen when, because there is a nervous keeper, one of the other teams will send a high ball into the box, you know, and knowing that the keeper might hesitate.
Correct, and why wouldn't you?
Again, Monica and Maria combining well here. Just needed a better delivery, couldn't wrap her foot around the ball. But they're varying the free kicks up. It's just different routines, isn't it?
They are, but I think Maria needs to push that a little bit further down the line so that Monica can come onto it first time to deliver. I like the idea that they are mixing things up, that they're trying different things. Of course, it always keeps your opponents guessing then. And let's not forget, there will be a couple of other teams from Group A watching this and looking at the set plays and everything, thinking, oh, what are they doing? How are they going to do this against us? So you do have to mix and match sometimes. Can't do the same thing all the time.
Down this channel towards Krishna. And should be put out for a corner.
She's running them ragged, isn't she?
Yeah, done very, very well on this left-hand side.
All you got to do is just keep giving her the ball and say, go on, because she's definitely got the measure of Maslianova.
Keeper got enough on it, but she's now in no man's land. She needs to get hold of it. Can they get a shot away? Well, Moshimi went for it. They're still trying to scramble it. The keeper is down. The referee didn't blow the whistle. Well, that was a mad goalmouth scramble there.
Yeah, it was. I mean, she's come a very long way there initially, Tolanova, to try and get involved. Was there any need for her to come that far? You let your defenders try and deal with that. Here we go. Whipped in. 6, 7, 8. So she's 10 yards out.
That's far for her to come out, isn't it?
And now she's on the penalty spot. She's flapping around. She's chasing the ball rather than chasing back towards goal.
Actually, Moshimi took a really good shot, but it came off Dallinger. This will give us a slightly better idea, perspective of what happened.
Pushing, shoving, anything to try and get that edge. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
It was Moshimi, I think, who fell on Tolanova, still getting treatment. Well, we did tell you that this under-19 team from Bangladesh have caught the imagination, and this is really, really good to see, and it will just get better and better. Can you imagine what the semi-finals will be like, Paul?
There are people still walking in now, Shazad, because from our vantage point on the far side, there's another big stand that's starting to get filled up, and on the other side as well, there are more people making their way in to watch this. I tell you now, the semis will be banged out, 100%, and the final, they will be queuing in the streets.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
We're lucky.
To see.
We get to see the games.
Yeah, we're in the comfort of our commentary position, and the Bangladesh flags at the moment flying high, fluttering in the wind. It seems winds of change coming through the country in the last few years. The BFF certainly doing some great things, of course, with football in general. Women's football now getting plenty of the limelight. They've got the AFC Championships coming up. 34 degrees. It's been hot and humid the last few days. There's a mini, I was reading about it, a mini heat wave at the moment going on in the country.
I have to be honest, when we were down there pitch side a couple of hours ago, it's not as humid as it was yesterday. So I think that's helping a little bit, because yesterday it was very, very sticky. That's not good, because when Shopner went down, it looked as though a leg had gone from underneath her when she got landed on, but as you can see, she's a tough young lady.
There is Mr. Kazi Salodin, who's the president of the BFF on the right-hand side there, and he's been the architect of all these big changes.
Well, he's a president with a vision. You've got to turn around and say that, because if he's trying to promote women's sport and trying to promote this sort of tournament for the federation, it can only be good for Bangladeshi sports as a general and as a whole. But to put this event on has been fantastic, and it's a great, great initiative. And the people that are supporting it behind the scenes as well, all the sponsors, it's great that they want to be involved in women's football.
Yeah, that would be United Commercial Bank, presenting sponsor, powered by UCash as well, as we see Krishna come forward. Also a shout out to K Sports, who have partnered the BFF on this project. And of course also part of the Bangamata Gold Cup.
Oh, great ball.
What a ball! Monica, Maria rather, just a little too much on it, but she's just picking out those passes.
No, for me, Samshanar should have gone a little bit earlier. because that was a wonderful ball. It was the ball. You could see from our vantage point, the ball was being switched from right into the centre, across, and it just needed that next one, and it was that ball. But again, young, inexperienced, you get this with time, you get this with age. Very unlucky.
Very, very nice ball. And this is where they are struggling to get out of their half. Here is Sanjida. Oh, what a turn from Sanjida. That, I think, has just gone out of play, but some great turns at the moment. They're some beautiful skill.
Yeah, but what's the end result? Goal kick. That's the thing, and it's like we said before, wasn't it, Shez, that it's okay doing that, but you've got to have the end product. You know, that's the difficult thing, is the little turns and the jinx, but then do the simple thing right. But that one, it was always just running away from us, so it was a little bit trickier.
That's a little bit better from Kyrgyzstan, but Aki comfortable enough to send it to Rupa. That's one of the rare times you'll see, and the crowd loving that clearance. It's one of the rare times you'll see her clearing the ball like that.
She had no choice on that occasion, because Aki didn't even check the striker out. Again, this comes with learning the game and playing the game. Didn't make a good enough angle. But you can just see now, Kyrgyzstan are just trying to belt it straight down the middle, and they're just asking Zorandina just to run and chase everything. And, you know, Bangladesh look comfortable. They're dealing with it.
Well, would you believe that there will be a change very shortly? And unfortunately, I think it's a result of that injury that we saw to Shopner, and they don't want to take too many chances, but we'll update you when that happens shortly.
Correct. I think there's a couple more games to go in this tournament, so you've got to get her off straight away and
get a scene to, right?
Get her straight in. I'd get straight in the changing room, straight, get the ice on it, have a little massage, get it all sorted.
Plenty of space for Sanjida here, and a bit of luck for her, but she gets across in. That's a great ball in. And it's Krishna who takes responsibility. She's not the biggest player in the world. Now, this is what we were talking about. Shopner, unfortunately, has to go off. She's going to be replaced by Maja, who came on in that last game against the UAE and was so bright. So they've got some depth in this squad. And Shopner, she looks disappointed, doesn't she? And any player would be.
Yeah, but again, look, you see she's limping. Look at her body language, look at the shoulders. It just tells you that there's a problem there with her right leg. So rather than risk it, rather than do more injury when it's not needed, they're in the semi-finals anyway. So this game, in theory, is irrelevant. You might as well get her off, rest her, get her ready for the semi-final or the final, and give another young lady a chance. And that's exactly what they're doing.
So now we're just going to see whether Maja might just go to the left, and Krishna has come into the central position. Here's that chance.
I'll tell you what, not a million miles away there. Great ball whipped in again from Sanjida.
I love how she's won the header against Masyanova, who barely got off the ground.
What is it they used to say? You could get a telephone book underneath that jump. You need to get up there and go and attack the ball. There you go, straight down the middle again. I'm not going to get any joy from that today.
Yeah, you've got Aki right there, stopping it. So Maja there does her defensive duties well. So she'll be on this left-hand side. Very nicely done. Good ball through. Monica and Maria combining well.
Dynamos. We'll call them the Dynamos, I think, Shazad.
Yep, you're absolutely right with that. Monica trying to just slip that through. She was trying to look for Maja there. Oh, done so well there. Shuli. Was it? There you go, Paul. You were saying 70%. You were absolutely right. 70% right now to Bangladesh. And this is all they can do. They've got Zaradina up front, Kyrgyzstan. She just barely touched the ball so far.
I told you, Aki's a different kettle of fish because she's a bigger girl and she's stronger and physical. She can compete with that and deal with it. And that's exactly what we saw there. Because Zarodina was waiting for the ball to come to her. Aki got in front and won the ball.
It's a different kind of contest today for Aki because she was up against the much smaller Sara from the UAE the other day. Correct. Maria. No, Yunusbek. It just seems a little speculative, isn't it? They're trying to get the ball quickly up to Zarodina. Darlinger's dispossessed. Here comes Sanjida. She's got options. Now Moshimi. Done really well here, Moshimi. Got past Askarova really easily. Good ball in, and I think she's just lost her balance there, Krishna.
I'm not sure that there wasn't a little bit of contact there. I thought that could possibly have been a corner. Great work down the flank. Great delivery into the box. As you saw, Krishna getting just in front of the marker. Just couldn't get the angle to put the ball on target, though. Good work, though. Good play.
Trying to get that away again. Now, shots 8-2. I'm trying to think of the two they've had, Kyrgyzstan. I mean, they've barely threatened that goal.
One was a free kick that ended up running through to the keeper.
That's right.
Which was a cross, but it's gone down as a shot. But the other one, yeah, I can't remember that.
Marja just trying to get a touch on it. Yeah, another chance, and I tell you what, Tolanova has gone some way to redeeming herself, pulling off a good save there to deny Krishna.
Excellent save. That is a very, very good and big save. Lovely ball from Maria, just firing it in. A lovely little cushion down from Mazia there. And then Krishna just getting in behind and trying to slot it home. Take nothing away from Tolanova. She made herself as big as possible and did just enough.
Should we feel a little bit better now when she pulled after that?
I think so. I think she'll be feeling a lot better.
Because that looked to be a surefire goal. But lovely, again, just the combination between Krishna and Mazia. That was a delightful ball in from Maria as well. Good work from Zarodina. And they're just failing to clear their lines here. They need a spell of possession, don't they, Kyrgyzstan? Well, she's done well to hold on to Alimzanova. But she's got too many bodies around her. Very nicely done by Bangladesh in that little corner. And that's more like it. Well, maybe I spoke a little too soon.
Well,
great control.
Well played. Dynamo's linking up again.
Spread the play out wide. Here is Moshimi. This is Shuli. Again, wonderful work, Sanjida. Busy players, always looking for options. Samsanaha. Well, she's gone for goal.
Now, she'll get told off for that, and she should as well, because you're on about keeping the ball, which is what they did exceptionally well. They were moving it, they were looking to try and probe to get in behind. But you don't just pick the ball up and shoot from 35 yards, 40 yards out there. You just keep it moving and then make the run in behind.
I mean, the build-up to that was superb. And you could have kept on with that, couldn't you?
We haven't seen a team do what Bangladesh just did then, which was keep it for about 15, 20 passes, going from left to right, to left to right.
Probe and probe and probe, yeah.
There has to be an end product, though. You're going to probe, there has to be an end product if you're going to keep possession like that. You have to make your little runs, you have to try and get in behind, and we know that Bangladesh try and get in the wide areas.
Really nicely done by Samsanaha, stole the ball, looking up to see her options. Moshimi, it's bouncing around in the box. Now with Sanjida. Lost her balance, but she does win the corner, and there is a lot of irritation and frustration now. Ibrahimova is having quite the go at Askarova. Askarova's been given a torrid time on that right-hand side, left-hand side rather.
I don't think you want to argue with her as well. I mean, she had a few harsh words to say there, quite rightly so.
Little foul there on Irisbek. Well, a team under pressure at the moment. Choton there will be very happy with this, though. Again, are we looking at that scoreline? Could we have had a couple of more goals by now, Paul, for Bangladesh?
No, not real out-and-out clear-cut chances like they had in the opening game, if I'm being honest. They're more half chances today, apart from the one which was a fantastic save from Tolanova, so you can't take anything away from the keeper or anything away from Kyrgyzstan for that one. And you can't really point fingers at Bangladesh. They're moving the ball well, they're keeping possession. It's a possession-based game that they're playing. They're getting it into wide areas, they're getting the crosses in. But it's just the timing of the runs now that just need to be sorted out. If they sort that out, which I'm sure they will, then we will see them score more goals.
As they get a bit of hydration in. And look at what happened here in the foul. Oh, that was a little cheeky from Marja, really.
There wasn't anything there, was there? And what have you seen? You've just seen her just try and put a body in between, and she's just caught her in the hip. That's it.
Not a foul for you? Yeah.
That's no. No. No.
One more?
Stop looking at me like that. No. No. That's a coming together more than anything. But I mean, okay, she did try and lead with the hip, so you do give the referee an easy option. But for me, you know, you just play on. Not easy to lead with the hip. You try it.
I will after this.
I'm going to let everybody know tomorrow exactly what you look like when you do it.
Well, they'll be happy with what they've seen so far. The Bangladesh, there's a BFF. A number of them watching. I do feel there is more to come in this. Monica giving the ball away. There's Maslianova. Well, they're going to make, looks like a change themselves. Got to be a tactical one. Or was that just a little word from the coach? We'll just see. Looks like it will be a change shortly.
Yeah, I'm sure there will. Certainly looks that way.
It is an attacking one. Dushobayeva, let's see.
Well, they've lost midfield, haven't they? That's the biggest problem. And, you know, they're going over midfield. So if you're going to bypass midfield, why play with 4 or 5 midfield players?
Well, Shuli went in. Didn't see too much wrong with that. And Ibrahimova needs to get up quickly, which she does. Because right now they're in trouble here. Samshonaha slips that through. Here's Marja. Oh, looks like she had a free run and goal. She's gone with the left! Off the crossbar. Brilliant work from Marja. They wanted that second, didn't they?
It's coming. It's coming. They're creating opportunities now. And better opportunities. That wasn't a million miles away. Great work here from the sub who's just come on. Gets a little bit fortuitous to have that fall back at her feet. But I tell you what, take nothing away from the confidence of this young lady. There, it's that ball that she checks back with the right foot just to open up that goal-scoring opportunity. Very well played.
I'll tell you what, for her to step in now for Sopna and then create opportunities of her own, it's brilliant. It's a brilliant headache, isn't it, for the management team in the next game. We were talking about that even in the last match, weren't we?
Yeah, we were. And to be fair, we've been speaking to Paul Smalley, of course, the technical director of Bangladesh, and he's been saying that they were looking to maybe make 1 or 2 changes. I don't think they'll have wanted to make one as early as that, but when you've got somebody, you know, who's extremely young, like Mazia, who hasn't had the experience that some of the other girls have had, to have the experience here is fantastic for them.
Now, Alimjanova has just really not seen too much of the ball.
They're getting battered. They're getting battered down the right-hand side. They've got to do something.
Yeah, I think that could be something to do with that, right, Paul? You're right. Duishbaeva is going to replace her. Alimjanova, remember, was one of the substitutes today. Let's see if she just occupies that same position. I think she's further back. This is Dr. Bolotilva, who hasn't really had the influence on this game that she would like. Just remind you some of the associate partners of this tournament. Bit of cramp as well there. Bangladesh Tourism Board, Biman Bangladesh Airlines, Dhaka Bank, Hamim Group and Intraco, development partner UNICEF, of course, we heard from them earlier. Hospitality partner, Intercontinental Dhaka. Reminder, of course, organised by the BFF, the Bangladesh Football Federation, and K Sports.
Great that so many people want to be involved in it. She's had, particularly here in Bangladesh, where football is developing, and you know, it's very, very tough. You do need the support of the federation, you need the support of these kind people, so it's always good that you've got that support, and great that these companies want to invest in youth, invest in women, and invest in football. I mean, it's fantastic. Am I seeing this correctly?
Well, this is interesting. Free kick being taken by Tolanova, the Kyrgyz goalkeeper. Now, I mean, if this goes wrong, I mean, she's in trouble. Okay, it has gone wrong, but not in the way we thought it might, and not quite sure what she was planning to do there, but that's unusual, Paul.
Good defending. That's the... I think that she's been brought up just to try and put it in there so that they can put the ball on top of Rupner and get some bodies in there. It just didn't transpire that way. It was a good clearance in the end from Tolanova. Cleared it out for a goal kick. If you're going to put... Honestly, she said, if you're going to push somebody up to do that, you can't kick the ball out of play. You have to keep it on... You've got to keep it on the dance floor.
Told you we'd be leading with the hips later on. No dance floor now. We're about to hit the 40-minute mark here. Bangladesh 1-0 up against Kyrgyzstan.
You know, the hips don't lie.
Nicely, the two number 8s tussling there. Fama Moshimi, she immediately knew that. Put her hands up. That was a little trip, I think, Paul.
Honestly, I've got to go and get my eyes tested. You're seeing things a little bit better than I am at the moment. I still don't think there's too much there. Watch. Yep, okay, I yield. I've seen it.
Opticians of Bangladesh, I think.
Beware, I'm coming.
Yes. On a more serious note there, I think she just felt awkwardly Askarova, and she's not looking too happy.
Sure, she'll be jumping back on her feet. Yeah, it's my turn to say it now. She's had it. Look, there's 41 minutes gone. It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, it has really, really gone by so fast. It's been that entertaining. This is the goal, by the way, for those of you who may have missed it earlier. Terrible mistake by Tolanova, and poached beautifully there by Sanjida.
That isn't the story of the game, though, Shazad. I mean, it's been one-way traffic. It really has. I think Kyrgyzstan have been very frustrated and have been trying to go long, straight down the middle. Just look for the runs of Zarodina, just to try and get something. They're just clutching at straws. They've made that change, bringing on Dushobayeva to try and make something happen down the right, but also to help Maslianova, who has been run ragged by Mazia and earlier Krishna. So you know, their backs are to the wall the whole way here. The only way they're going to score a goal, Kyrgyzstan, is if Bangladesh make a mistake. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, right now they haven't really put too much of a foot wrong, have they? Good news is that Askarova is okay. Here is Krishna. Askarova did not put a good tackle in. Krishna has done well across towards Margia. Here's Samsonaha.
Oh, not a bad idea. That wasn't a bad idea at all. It got pulled back a little bit more, and I think that she should have been a little bit further pushed on there, Samsonaha, because if she'd have done that, she'd have been a bit closer before taking that strike towards goal. But she had the right to be able to have that shot.
So just a few minutes till half-time here, and there've already been a couple of substitutions. One we feel was enforced, of course. That was Margia on for Shopner, and the other one probably tactical. Great work again. Margia chopping in and out there, and they could finish here. Oh, what a chance! Perhaps unexpected, but a great opportunity. And Sanjida, that could have been her second goal.
I thought there was an offside earlier in the move, but after that, everything went spot on except the finish. Sanjida, she's just leaning back. That little nick takes it away from the defenders. There you can see her body shape. The foot isn't over the ball enough to keep it down and strike towards goal. She was just leaning back rather than going and attacking and getting over the top of the ball. That's a golden opportunity. That's a chance.
Yep, that's one of the best chances they've had in this match. And they've taken a long-range effort. Tolanova deals with it fairly comfortably.
She might win man of the match again today because she's diving around. She's pulled off 2 or 3 good saves. Even though she's made that mistake just a few seconds in, yet again called into action. It's broken nicely and easily here for Maria, who's just pulled the trigger. And it might be going wide, but that's a good save, that.
Yeah, I think that might have been just veering away from the goal.
Just wasn't sure of the post, so as a goalkeeper, you have to take that ball, because if you just let it go past you and it goes in the back of the net, everyone turns around, points fingers and goes, what are you doing?
Touch on there from Krishna.
What's that for? Oh, play advantage. Play advantage. Maria was just about to slot Mazir in there, who would have been through on goal. Oh, Kyrgyzstan are very, very lucky there.
That was a great position, wasn't it, for Bangladesh? Aki takes this. No shove, no foul rather. Here's Maria. Up to Zarodina, up against Aki, who's done well again. 4 minutes we've got. That's a lot of extra at a time because of the stoppages we've had. Again, it's a great ball in. Can Mazia finish here? She's trying to walk the ball into the net. It is so close. And what a goal that could have been. Well, they don't do things simply, do they?
What a ball again, though, from Maria. She was just about to pull the trigger a few moments ago and put Mazir in, but she's managed to do it this time. It's a fantastic defence-splitting pass. And the youngster does brilliantly. She looks as though she's going to go on the right. She checks back onto the left. Body's flying in to try and put her off, but that wasn't a million miles away.
Tell you what, the shot of the Kyrgyz bench there just tells you the story. The relief, the puffing out of cheeks. They know they have been under the cosh here, Paul Macefield.
I mean, the stats don't lie, do they? The shots, the corners, the possession, the way that they've played. They've been under a lot of pressure for basically the whole of this 45 minutes. They really, really have.
Again, Aki, so solid. And it's away by Konishbaeva. Aki comes forward, and she and Zaradina having a nice little battle. Again, important challenge, just to delay things. Just no fluidity about this Kyrgyz side at the moment. I just don't know whether Bangladesh want the half-time whistle, Paul, the way things are going.
I think they need to regroup. I think they just need to refocus on how they're going to go about the second half. I think it's going to come at the right time for Bangladesh, because let's not forget they scored 29 seconds into the match.
Yeah.
And it's very, very early. They've been pushing, they've had all the play, they've dictated everything. They've only really had one, possibly two proper goal-scoring opportunities. The others have been half chances. So they just need to get themselves refocused and just have a little, you know, encouraging chat from the coaches just to get them going again at the start of the second half. I think Kyrgyzstan can't wait for half-time to come to just have a breather.
Here's Maria, running things so well. They won't get to that ball. We are into the final minute of this first half. The BFF officials, along with K Sports, the two partners for this event. So on that right-hand side there, in the black T-shirt, of course, Mr. Kazi Salahuddin, as you mentioned, the president of the Bangladesh Football Federation. He's also president of the South Asian Football Federation. And as we said, architect of good things that are happening here, Bangladesh football.
Good that people involved in football are still involved in football, Shazad. It doesn't happen often enough around the world where someone who's played the game at the highest levels goes on to become the president of the federation. So that's a good thing in itself for Bangladesh football.
Talking about good things about Bangladesh football, their women's under-19 team 1-0 up and totally in control of this game against Kyrgyzstan, and it's been yet again a very entertaining performance from them.
Professional performance, thoroughly enjoyed it, the way that they've been on top. And they set the tone from the kickoff, didn't they, where they just clipped the ball into the corner and went bang. All went to push in and squeeze. They got their just rewards for that with 29 seconds on the clock, and that's why Bangladesh lead by 1-0.
রাস্তা পারাপারে দেখুন বারে বারে দুর্গম পথে চলুন একসাথে সৈকতে মেতে উঠুন আনন্দে জেনে শুনে নিয়ম মেনে সাহসিকতায় সাবধানতায় মেতে উঠুন নির্ভাবনায় নিরাপত্তায় সর্বদাই আপনিও থাকুন আমাদের সাথে আপনি সচেতন তো নিরাপদ ভ্রমণ বাংলাদেশ ট্যুরিজম বোর্ড।
Some people view life as a gamble. I consider it a game with alliances, journeys, goals, aims, achievements, and finally breaking through to the highest level of success. Introducing UCB Imperial, a priority banking service for the ones who have earned it.
পরের ম্যাচে আমরা আরো ভালো খেলব।
এনি মোর কোয়েশ্চেন?
জি আপনি।
সাকিব ভাই, ইউপি ওয়ালেটে টাকা আনবো কিভাবে?
আপনার যে কোনো ব্যাংক অ্যাকাউন্ট থেকে ইউপি ওয়ালেটে টাকা আনতে পারেন, অনলাইনে অথবা ব্যাংকে গিয়ে।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
ধন্যবাদ। আরো বিস্তারিত জানতে দিকে
হাজিরার মা শুনছো, সরকার নাকি গ্রামের মহিলাদের ট্রেনিং দিয়ে আয় রোজগারের পথ কইরা দিব।
শুনছি শেখ হাসিনা সরকার এই ট্রেনিং করলে নাকি প্রত্যেকদিন 100 কোটি টাকাও দেয়।
ঠিকই শুনছো, মহিলা ও শিশু বিষয়ক মন্ত্রণালয় থেকে তৃণমূলে 2 কোটি মহিলাকে তাদের পছন্দ মতো পেশায় জীবন দক্ষতামূলক প্রশিক্ষণ দেয়া হচ্ছে। আসুন ঘরে বসে অলস সময় না কাটিয়ে দক্ষতামূলক প্রশিক্ষণ নিয়ে নিজের ভাগ্যের চাকা পরিবর্তন করি।
শেখ হাসিনার 12টা নারী পুরুষ সমতা।
Some people view life as a gamble. I consider it a game with alliances, journeys, goals, aims, achievements, and finally breaking through to the highest level of success. Introducing UCB Imperial, a priority banking service for the ones who have earned it.
লাওস, বনাম তাজিকিস্তান দেখবেন 27 এপ্রিল রাত 8:30
আমরা শান্তিপূর্ণভাবে হরতাল পালন করছি। আপনারা আমাদের হুইপকে পেট করার চেষ্টা করেছে।
সম্মানিত অতিথি, আমাদেরকে সম্মানিত অতিথি।
যখন সবাই শুধু বলতে চায়, কেউ শোনে না কারো কথা, তখন সমকাল সবার কথা শোনে, বলে সবার কথা। সমকাল, অসংকোচ প্রকাশের দুরন্ত সাহস।
সরকার নাকি গ্রামের মহিলাদের ট্রেনিং দিয়ে আয় রোজগারের পথ কইরা দিব।
শুনছি শেখ হাসিনা সরকার এই ট্রেনিং করলে নাকি প্রত্যেকদিন 100 কোটি টাকাও দেয়।
ঠিকই শুনছো, মহিলা ও শিশু বিষয়ক মন্ত্রণালয় থেকে তৃণমূলে 2 কোটি মহিলাকে তাদের পছন্দ মতো পেশায় জীবন দক্ষতামূলক প্রশিক্ষণ দেয়া হচ্ছে। আসুন ঘরে বসে অলস সময় না কাটিয়ে দক্ষতামূলক প্রশিক্ষণ নিয়ে নিজের ভাগ্যের চাকা পরিবর্তন করি।
শেখ হাসিনার 12টা নারী পুরুষ সমতা।
পরের ম্যাচে আমরা আরো ভালো খেলব।
এনি মোর কোয়েশ্চেন?
জি আপনি।
সাকিব ভাই, ইউপি ওয়ালেটে টাকা আনবো কিভাবে?
আপনার যে কোনো ব্যাংক অ্যাকাউন্ট থেকে ইউপি ওয়ালেটে টাকা আনতে পারেন, অনলাইনে অথবা ব্যাংকে গিয়ে।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
ধন্যবাদ। আরো বিস্তারিত জানতে দিকে
লাওস, বনাম তাজিকিস্তান দেখবেন 27 এপ্রিল রাত 8:30।
উন্নয়নের মহাসড়কে বাধাহীন যোগাযোগে প্রয়োজন সংযোগ। সেই সংযোগ স্থাপনে সেতু বিভাগ এবং এর আওতাধীন বাংলাদেশ সেতু কর্তৃপক্ষের প্রচেষ্টায় প্রমত্তা পদ্মায় তৈরি হচ্ছে গর্বের সেতু পদ্মা সেতু। কর্ণফুলী নদীর তলদেশের টানেল, যানজট নিরসনে ঢাকা এলিভেটেড এক্সপ্রেসওয়ে, ঢাকা আশুলিয়া এলিভেটেড এক্সপ্রেসওয়ে, বাস র্যাপিড ট্রানজিট ও ঢাকা সাবওয়ে। তৈরি হয়েছে সুদীর্ঘ বঙ্গবন্ধু সেতু। বাংলাদেশ সড়ক সংযোগের আধুনিক দিগন্তে।
Some people view life as a gamble. I consider it a game with alliances, journeys, goals, aims, achievements, and finally breaking through to the highest level of success. Introducing UCB Imperial, a priority banking service for the ones who have earned it.
পরের ম্যাচে আমরা আরো ভালো খেলব।
Any more question?
জি আপনি।
সাকিব ভাই, ইউপি ওয়ালেটে টাকা আনবো কিভাবে?
আপনার যে কোনো ব্যাংক অ্যাকাউন্ট থেকে ইউপি ওয়ালেটে টাকা আনতে পারেন, অনলাইনে অথবা ব্যাংকে গিয়ে।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
ধন্যবাদ। আরো বিস্তারিত জানতে ভিজিট
লাওস বনাম তাজিকিস্তান দেখবেন 27 এপ্রিল রাত 8:30
Some people view life as a gamble. I consider it a game with alliances, journeys, goals, aims, achievements, and finally breaking through to the highest level of success. Introducing UCB Imperial, a priority banking service for the ones who have earned it.
If your CNG cylinder hasn't been tested within 5 years of installation, then bring your vehicle to Intraco CNG Retest Workshop and get your CNG cylinder tested today. At Intraco Retest Workshop, the CNG cylinders are inspected and tested by expert engineers to ensure the cylinders are fully safe and secure for your car. If any defects found, they get fixed and repaired immediately. For your peace of mind, book your vehicle today for testing at Intraco Retest Workshop.
যানজট থেকে মুক্তির কার্যকর ও আধুনিক সমাধান সাবওয়ে সিস্টেম। তাই কোটি মানুষের মেগা শহর ঢাকার যানজট নিরসনে শুরু হয়েছে সাবওয়ে বা আন্ডারগ্রাউন্ড মেট্রো নির্মাণের সম্ভাব্যতা সমীক্ষা। দ্রুততম ও পরিবেশ বান্ধব এই সাবওয়ে নির্মাণ পরিবহন ব্যবস্থায় আনবে যুগান্তকারী পরিবর্তন। যাতায়াত হবে যানজটমুক্ত, নিরাপদ, আরামদায়ক, সময় ও অর্থ সাশ্রয়ী। আরও আধুনিক হয়ে উঠবে আমাদের প্রাণের শহর ঢাকা। শেখ হাসিনার অবদান, ঢাকা সাবওয়ে যানজটের সমাধান।
পরের ম্যাচে আমরা আরো ভালো খেলব।
Any more question?
জি আপনি।
সাকিব ভাই, ইউপি ওয়ালেটে টাকা আনবো কিভাবে?
আপনার যে কোনো ব্যাংক অ্যাকাউন্ট থেকে ইউপি ওয়ালেটে টাকা আনতে পারেন, অনলাইনে অথবা ব্যাংকে গিয়ে।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
ধন্যবাদ। আরো বিস্তারিত জানতে ভিজিট
সমস্যা যেমনই হোক না কেন, সমাধান বেশ সহজ। যেমন দারুণ ট্রাফিক পার হয়ে ব্যাংকে না গিয়ে আপনি ব্যবহার করতে পারেন ঢাকা ব্যাংক গো অ্যাপ। এছাড়া ব্যাংকে যাওয়ার সময় বাঁচিয়ে ফ্রেন্ডসদের সাথে হ্যাং আউট, ফ্যামিলির সাথে ঘুরতে যাওয়া কিংবা একান্ত নিজের জন্য কিছু সময় খুব সহজেই আপনি বের করতে পারবেন যদি আপনি ব্যবহার করেন ঢাকা ব্যাংক গো অ্যাপ। ঢাকা ব্যাংক, এক্সেলেন্স ইন ব্যাংকিং।
লাওস বনাম তাজিকিস্তান দেখবেন 27 এপ্রিল রাত 8:30
ঠিক আছে পাগল ছাগল কি এর সামনে তো 25 বলে 40 সাল করে।
যখন সবাই শুধু বলতে চায় কেউ শোনে না কারো কথা, তখন সমকাল সবার কথা শোনে, বলে সবার কথা। সমকাল, অসংকোচ প্রকাশের দুরন্ত সাহস।
If your CNG cylinder hasn't been tested within 5 years of installation, then bring your vehicle to Intraco CNG Retest Workshop and get your CNG cylinder tested today. At Intraco Retest Workshop, the CNG cylinders are inspected and tested by expert engineers to ensure the cylinders are fully safe and secure for your car. If any defects found, they get fixed and repaired immediately. For your peace of mind, book your vehicle today for testing at Interco Retest Workshop.
Some people view life as a gamble. I consider it a game with alliances, journeys, goals, aims, achievements, and finally breaking through to the highest level of success. Introducing UCB Imperial, a priority banking service for the ones who have earned it.
লাওস বনাম তাজিকিস্তান দেখবেন 27 এপ্রিল রাত 8:30 মিনিটে।
This is the fantastic crowd that we're seeing at the Bangamata National Stadium for the Bangamata U19 Women's International Gold Cup. They're here because their country, Bangladesh, have been doing well in this tournament so far, and they're leading at half-time against Kyrgyzstan, and they've played their part as well. They've really got behind the team, haven't they?
Yeah, they have, all the way from the opening whistle, and whether or not it's been the runs of the strikers that have got in behind or Bupna in goal coming forwards, the scoreline reads favourably for the hosts.
The opening goal, the early strike there from Sanjida. Poached the goal after a very, very poor mistake, I'm afraid, from Tolanova in that Kyrgyzstan goal. There are the stats, Paul, and well, if it's going to continue like this, they'll end up with about 30-odd shots again.
Yep, they should do. I think they'll get stronger as the game goes on. I think Kyrgyzstan may wilt a little bit because of the weather conditions, with it being extremely hot here, so I'm expecting Bangladesh to carry on at the start of this second half where they left off at the end of that first half and take the game to Kyrgyzstan.
Sorry.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see if they can do that, Bangladesh, the way that they go out the second half. I'm sure they will. Having spoken to Paul Smalley, the technical director, saying that this group of players are talented, they are stepping up to the national team as well, and this experience will do them the world of good.
Let's find out a little bit more about one of our broadcast partners, RTV CU. So these are the highlights of the first half, and there's the goal from Sanjida. And plenty of pressure, lots of pressure, really, from Bangladesh as they came forward, and a number of opportunities. That was a half chance there.
Yeah, a couple of half chances. They had one or two which were gilt-edged. Another half chance there because the ball's going away from goal. It's a very difficult technique for Krishna to try and hit the target there.
I love how she did that, one of the shortest players there. This was a great chance, a fantastic save, one of the saves of the match, probably the save of the match so far.
You see how quickly she came out and narrowed the angles. It was good goalkeeping, that was.
Marja was a constant threat, wasn't she? Hit the woodwork here and had another very good chance later on.
No shot now, bring on Mazia. You've got somebody there who's equally as good, so headaches for the coach. Who do they play in the semi-finals?
Right, the second half about to get underway here, Kyrgyzstan. They need a big improvement, really, if they want to try and get something out of this game. A draw, by the way, not enough for them to to top the group.
Yeah, the goal difference is against them, isn't it? So they're only on +1, whereas, of course, Bangladesh are on +2. Should really have been on about +10 after the opening game, because there were a lot of gilt-edged chances there. But you've got to take each game as it comes. You've got to take your opportunities and chances. They've taken the early opportunity, but they'd love to get a second one that would just give them that little bit of a cushion. And I'm sure if they carry on the way that they did in that first half, this half, I'm sure more goals will come.
Remember, there have already been a couple of changes, one for either side, one enforced, one seemingly tactical. Here's Sanjida looking for Marja there. Here is Maria, happy to go back to Aki, also happy to go back to her keeper. Cool as ice, Rupna. Oh, again, so well done.
It's a joy to watch, you know. That's actually an art. Very, very well played from Maria.
Hear the crowd roar every time it comes into that final third. It is, some of these stands are completely chock-a-block. Great to see. Here's Marja. Plays it back to Sanjida. And it was an important clearance there from Kelishova. It's come straight back. Oh, great checking in there. Now, can they finish off? Marja advancing through, still alive is Sanjida! Into the side netting, and some of the crowd thought it was a goal. They went up in celebration, but it was not to be.
There was a better opportunity earlier had the ball been played in. She's got to pull the trigger there, Marja, for me. As it is, it just falls nicely into the path there of Krishna, who's gone for that top corner at the near post. Not a million miles away.
Well, they've almost scored again. Good chance for Bangladesh.
How's that been given against Bangladesh, by the way, that throw-in? Well, that's pretty amazing.
Zardina, I think, just got caught there.
She's had no joy today, has she?
No, absolutely not. She had a lot more freedom, didn't she, against the UAE when she came on. I think she got caught in the nose. Went up for a header. She might have really hurt herself there.
I think we said that's the difference when you come up against Aki. You know you're going to be in a physical encounter as well, and a bit more of a battle, and that's exactly what's happened and transpired tonight. Aki showing that she can mix it up physically as well as playing-wise. Very accomplished and very comfortable with the ball on the floor. We've seen her keep possession. Looks as though she's going to be all right, though. But always good to see the fans coming out. Like we said, Shez, they were coming in as the game was going on. Probably not so much now, but I mean, this stadium is pretty much half full. You know, when you look around the whole stadium, it's fantastic.
I've got to say that the most popular stands are also, by the way, there's only standing room. There's a lot of people who aren't seated, so they're trying to get the best vantage point. So there's actually quite a bit of people here, quite a few people of them in here, and they're enjoying a great spectacle. I think they just want a few more goals. Will they get them in the second half? Moshimi leaves that wall. It is there. It's Sanjida there. That's easily dealt with.
Let's not forget, we saw, didn't we, Laos take their foot off the pedal the other day in the second half. I don't think we'll see that from Bangladesh.
That's over Aki. But well dealt with by Shuli. And now Maria. Listen to that crowd. Maria, surging run from her. Not getting close on at all. Skips past one. And then in the end, it's a pretty tame shot from Krishna. Well, what a run there from Maria.
I wish they'd all have just got out of her way,
Yeah,
because she was going to skip and jink past everybody there. But as it is, it got taken off her toes. Maria doing fantastically well, and I think that Krishna's just closed the door for her there.
They're enjoying themselves, aren't they? They really are. Here's Maria again. Try to look, I think, for Morshami. But they're always looking to win the ball back very quickly, Paul.
They are, and that's important, because as soon as you lose it, you get it back quicker, higher up the field of play, you're going to score more goals.
We just wondered today whether... Well, let's come back to that in just a second here, because Shamsunaha slips the ball in. Majia maybe just delayed the shot.
It was a poor first touch, that was. Shazad. It was great play, though.
The point I was making, Paul, a little bit earlier was we were wondering whether Kyrgyzstan, with their approach, physical approach, and Aki, that's a risky ball across to Shuli, and actually Deutschbo over, trying to make things difficult. Yeah, we were just wondering about the physical approach of Kyrgyzstan and whether that might have an impact on Bangladesh, but Bangladesh have stood firm and, in fact, given a bit of their own, haven't they?
Yeah, they're a little bit bigger as well than the UAE, so it wasn't going to be the same sort of battling performance that the UAE had to put up, where they were out-muscled by, well, both sides, I would say. But we said that about Laos, didn't we? They didn't back down at all the other day when they played. And I think that we're seeing that little trait here with the Bangladeshi side as well. The good thing about it is you can see there's a real togetherness and a real willing to be here. You know, the Federation have made a lot of changes behind the scenes. They called all the parents in to try and explain to the parents what they were trying to do with this group of players, and they have the backing and support of the parents. So they've got the players, they've got the parents. It makes everybody feel happy, and now they're doing it on the national stage, which is now making what, 10, 15,000 people here very, very happy.
Yeah, I think that was a very good gesture, of course. And we were also told that the president of the BFF, Mr. Qazi Salahuddin, also attended that little outreach program to the parents. I think it was a very, very good gesture.
It's professional. That's what it is, Shazad. It's professional. You're trying to explain to everybody what you're trying to do, and you want everybody to buy in. You want everybody on board, and everybody is on board.
Absolutely right. Here's Shamsunaha again. Will she go on her own this time? Shamsunaha still. Here is Krishna. Can they get a shot away? Well done by the keeper. Follow up there by Sanjida, and they just about scramble it away.
That's a stunning second save, by the way.
Tolanova did really well there.
Stunning. Stunning, that was going in.
Oh, lovely. Shamsunaha on this right-hand side for a bit. Look, they're finding a seat anywhere they can. That's how much they've captured the imagination.
Honestly, the place is going to be rocking for the semi-finals. It really is. And as entertainers, as footballers, you want to play in front of a crowd, and here the initial shot, couldn't get it out of her feet. That's the first save, but watch this save, bang. Oh, stunning, absolutely stunning double save from Tolanova.
I tell you what, I think now with the save she's made, I think she has redeemed herself, hasn't she? Because there have been a couple of other sure things otherwise.
Yeah, she has, but at the end of the day, people are always going to look back and they're going to say, because the goalkeeper made the mistake, it's her fault. And that's the sad part about it as a goalkeeper.
They're attacking at the end where the crowd is, so that's why the roar always comes in when they're on this side of the pitch. There's a foul there from Sanjida. Paul, I'm not sure he quite agrees with that one. Dr. Bolotova has not been authoritative.
Well, you know my eyes are dodgy at the best of times, Shazad.
So Ibrahimova is going to be replaced by the player who started the first game, Akhmat Kulova. Who will play, should be, on that right-hand side of attack.
I've never been at a women's game of football, Shazad, with this many people here. Do you know that? I can honestly say that. And I've watched a fair bit. You know, I've watched the teams in England as well, women's football there and throughout Asia. And I've never seen a crowd like this. I've never been in a stadium where a crowd is as partisan as this and this many people coming to watch a women's game of football. It's really encouraging. Very, very encouraging.
Yeah, I got to agree. I think the word has really got out, and certainly on social media, it's been very popular.
You're the same as me. We've done SEA Games, we've done, you know, we've done Asian Games, we've done all sorts, and you know, we've covered all the sports, and in particular, like the football. With the women's football, there's never been this many people at a game of football,
and that fanatical about it. They're really just showing such support.
They're just desperate for the team to do well, and the team are providing the right responses because they're playing good football. If you play good football and you have a good team and you have a good ethos, a good spirit,
they will come, won't they?
Will come. Yep. Correct.
Absolutely right.
These young ladies will come of age. I mean, we're looking basically at the national team.
Yeah, it's absolutely right. There's only one player not in the squad because she's obviously over 19, but this is effectively the national team. But there is a plan here, isn't there, Paul, that they played in the SAF Championships. They didn't do as well as some might have hoped, and that's well shepherded out by Kelishova. But it's not about the results now. It's about results in the future, isn't it?
You watch in 2 years' time, 3 years' time, all this experience, playing in the SAF, playing in the qualifiers.
Players, Paul.
They've got to keep the core of this team. They have to. And that's why we said it was such a good initiative from the Bangladesh Football Federation to get the parents on board, to bring them in together and say, look, we are trying to build something here. We're empowering the girls. We are trying to give them the opportunities in life. And, you know, everybody's taken and bought into it. So it's fantastic. It really is a good initiative. There's Aki again. She hasn't put a foot wrong again. That's the second game in a row.
She's been solid, really solid against a pretty imposing forward in Zarodina. And look at that as well. Look at that. You see the size differential. But see, she was up at pressure. Pressure was on Monica, and she dealt with it really well.
But see how she just rolls the challenge, how she keeps the ball, and you know, she's putting pressure. She's been put under a lot of pressure. I mean, look, she's clawing away there, and she's just holding her off. The only reason that she's holding her face is, well, I can't see why.
There was no contact there, was there? Eurosbek.
She's twice the size, and now look at her. She's running away like a gazelle. Shazad, I've got to call it as it is.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a serious football tournament. We don't need that in the game. Feigning injury, it's not good, particularly at this young age.
The Bangladesh have done so well with the physicality of this. Trying to get it forward with Ahmad Kulova, and a substitute back with Bangladesh. There is Monica. 11 fouls to 8, so there's actually been more Bangladeshi fouls, as we said. They've given it back today. Now Sanjida. Yeah, it's continued. She's done really well, Sanjida. Got the cross in. Another mistake for the keeper, and it's been profited this time. No mistake from Krishna. It's goal number 2, and look at the crowd. Pandemonium. And I'm afraid it is again a goalkeeping error that has led to another goal here.
And what did we say? Everybody just looks at the keeper and points the finger, even though she's pulled off 3 or 4 stunning saves. That's a foul there on Sanjida, but she's carried on. And that's what we say. If you keep going and you stay on your feet, you get your just rewards. And she did there. What happened there was Tulona came a little bit too far forwards. The ball was behind her. Very difficult to grasp it. She couldn't get hold of it, but again, as a striker, you have to be in the right place at the right time, and she certainly was.
She adjusted well, she reacted well. It was very, very good from her, because it was just a slow... There's Mr. Fahd Karim, the CEO of K Sports, of course, one of the event partners here. They're the ones who worked very, very well, organised by them, along with the Bangladesh Football Federation.
He enjoyed it, didn't he?
Absolutely. Just the scenes of those crowds. Well, that just justifies everything, doesn't it?
Right, 100% now. The stadium chocker block. 100. I would be gobsmacked if there was a spare seat in the semi-final. The way they've played, the way they've conducted themselves, they've scored a couple of goals again, and they look solid. They look very, very solid.
The ball through, and Tolanova will get there first. And I'll tell you what, anyone listening who's been enjoying this, we do urge you to come down, because the atmosphere has been brilliant, really has. Here they come again. They want that third goal.
Yeah, I think they want to bury a ghost from the other day.
Yeah.
I think they desperately want to get a third goal, and I think they may just do it tonight.
Here's Moshimi. It's doing well, Moshimi. And now the goal scorer from the first goal, Sanjida. Definitely arms.
Yeah, well, the rugby stadium is obviously not too far from here there on that occasion. I mean,
that was rugby-esque, wasn't it?
Yeah, Sanjida there, look, just round the waist, and that would have been a very good tackle if you were playing rugby league over in Australia. But unfortunately, we're here in Bangladesh. It's football. We're in Dhaka. That is a foul.
There's a great scene there. The crowd just behind the keeper. 66% possession at the moment. Once again, that domination continues. Marja. Well, that went out of play. There's no doubt about that. And the flag has gone up. I'm sorry, Paul. When if we get a chance to look at that again, I'll have to prove you wrong. 12 shots on target now.
22 in the last match. No, not sure that ball went out, you know.
I think the fact there's no replay, just to not embarrass you too much, Paul Macefield.
I'm being looked after by our lovely director, Ken, then.
Again, cool as ice at the back. Saradina has had just scraps to feed on.
Great ball.
What a ball that is. And now bearing down a goal, Krishna! Oh, that's good goalkeeping. Very, very good goalkeeping. They've hurt themselves in the process. Tolanova and Krishna. But these two have had quite the battle today. She's hurt herself, and again, she has redeemed herself there.
Askarova's done brilliantly here. It was a lovely switched pass and a great little knock on there. Look at Askarova just doing enough there to put up Krishna and just put her off. But yet again, coming all the way out and wanting to get involved is Tolanova. Yeah, she may have redeemed herself to an extent, but you can't when you drop a ball 5 yards out and somebody taps it in. You can't when you don't stop it going through your legs in the first minute of a game. They are basic, inexcusable mistakes. And I do feel sorry for the girl, because I think she's had a magnificent tournament. She really has been one of the best keepers we've seen. But like I said, when you're in goal and you make a mistake, everybody's looking at you, because no one can bail you out. If a defender makes a mistake, you know you've always got the comfort of the goalkeeper possibly be trying to be able to stop that mistake from happening again. And, you know, unfortunately, as a keeper, all eyes are focused firmly on you. It's tough, very tough.
The irony, of course, Kyrgyzstan beating the UAE the other day off 2 glaring errors in that match. Here's another look at it from a different angle. But she did well. She did well to come off a line. As I think you mentioned as well, Askarova doing enough. That was a good opportunity. There's Monica. Still Monica. Ooh. Trying to just slip that through to Krishna. Here's Dallinger, who's more and more withdrawn in this game.
That's better play from Kyrgyzstan, and then they give it away. Commentator's curse, bad one on me.
Yep, immediately give that away here. Here's Marja again. She's done brilliantly. A little bit of a pullback there, it seemed, from Ahmad Kulova. They're trying to play their way out of this situation. They've got to be a little careful, because Bangladesh are very good at winning the ball back, as we see here.
They've just started to play football, Kyrgyzstan, over the last 5 or 10 minutes.
There's who we were talking about a little bit earlier, Mr. Fahad Karim, CEO of K Sports.
A great initiative as well, and good from the federation to link up with such an established brand to bring this tournament to everyone across the world.
Again, lovely work. Krishna needs some support here. They'll get the corner instead.
I was just saying, Kyrgyzstan have started to pass the ball around and play a little bit of football there, and they look better rather than lumping it straight forwards.
Mr. Kazi Salahuddin on the left, the president of the BFF and president of South Asia Football Federation. I think he'll be absolutely delighted with this. Keeper again, caught no man's land, and it's agonisingly close for the skipper Moshimi. And it's just relief, isn't it? They know they've avoided another goal, just about.
How has she missed that? I'm sorry, she's got to put the ball in the back of the net there. She's 5 yards out, it's dropping down. If she waits just half a second more and puts her foot straight through it instead of trying to side foot it, that takes the net off as well. What a chance, what a chance.
Well, that crowd would have been celebrating again. I think Paul is saying he thinks there's going to be maybe another goal to celebrate. So the third and final change to be made for Kyrgyzstan, and Zaradina, really nothing for her to fight for. Kaznachieva will come on.
Preying on scraps, I think, is the expression.
Absolutely right.
Great touch.
Now just seeing whether Kaznachieva is going to be the furthest forward. Does appear to be. Back to Shuli. Now Aki. Fresh pair of legs just to try and get there you go. That's what they want from her. No foul. 3 against 3 here. Good through ball. Rupna might have to make her first save. Oh dear. Well, that's let through. And they've given themselves a glimmer of hope here, Kyrgyzstan. And that introduction of Kaznachieva has immediately borne some dividends.
Yeah, it has. It was very physical in the middle, got away with it, but it's a lovely little ball with the outside of the foot just to put it in the wide area. The strike then just enough on, but the question is are we pointing fingers at Rupna because it's gone straight through her hand? She knows because she started batting the ground that she should have stopped that. So I said it was going to be a mistake, the only way that Kyrgyzstan would score, but boy oh boy, they are back in this game with a bang, and there's still 20 minutes to go.
It was the substitute Akhmat Kulova who scored that. And out of nothing, their first proper chance. And she'll be disappointed. Isn't that the case we've seen so often, Paul, when there's a goal scorer, when a keeper's had very, very little to do and suddenly called into action because it's just a lapse in concentration.
You've got to stop that ball going in the back of the net by hook or by crook. It's gone straight through her hands. She'll be bitterly disappointed with that. But a question now to be asked of Bangladesh.
Yes.
Are they strong enough to ensure that they take all 3 points here?
Well, this is not a position they've been in before, where they've conceded, obviously, and a little bit of test of character now. The crowd has gone a little bit quiet as well, and there's still a fair bit of time left. I'm sure Mr. Fahad has got faith in the Bangladesh team. They're just behind him is Mr. Kazi Salahuddin from K Sports and BFF respectively, and they'll be very, very happy. And reminder that Mr. Fahad is the CEO of K Sports, who have partnered with the BFF there. Mr. Kazi Salahuddin is just just behind him, president of the South Asian Football Federation, and great initiative. Of course, they brought the Bangamata Gold Cup before, and now they've got the Bangamata U19 Women's World Cup, Women's International Gold Cup, excuse me.
It makes sense, doesn't it, when a federation hooks up with a commercial venture as well, because it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah.
Most importantly, all the players get the opportunities to play as well, and you get the chance to showcase. And that's exactly what's happened on this occasion. The Bangamata Under-19 Women's Gold Cup.
Well, that just changes the things a little bit, and it's going to be a little bit of pressure now, and Krishna is limping, and you've got to look at some of the chances they had earlier, Paul.
Well, that's why we said, isn't it, when you get the opportunity to score, they needed that breathing space, because you're always on eggshells. If you do make one mistake, you could get punished. It's exactly what's happened here.
That was a very good ball won back, got to say, as well, by the substitute Kaznashieva, Tatiana Kaznashieva.
A little spring in the step, and I did say that, to be fair, Kyrgyzstan have started playing a little bit better.
Yeah, they have. There you go, she's done it again. Kaznashieva has won a couple of very vital balls there, and it's got a little bit nervy. There's Duishbiova, away by Aki.
Yeah, it's got to be a better ball into the box to beat Aki, the way that she's performed in this tournament.
They've got to defend now. Not something they've had to do very much of in this tournament thus far. Bangladesh. Oh, very nicely done by Sanjida. Needs some support there to finish off. Sanjida. She's done well again, but can she keep it in? No, she can't.
Fantastic ball whipped in, and you do feel that if Krishna was on the field of play, she'd have been in the box trying to get on the end of that. As it was, she was off injured, and that's why they're making the change.
Yeah, so Srimoti Sarkar is coming on for Sanjida. She's going to get some treatment. So Sajeda Khartoum is on.
Could be a possible couple of injury worries there for Bangladesh. They brought the players off that got the knocks straight away, just to make sure that they can rest and get treatment on them as quickly as possible.
It's gone very quiet in the crowd, hasn't it? There's a few nerves, and that sometimes can transmit onto the field as well.
You see the rock at the back again. Aki winning the header.
And just that goal has given Kyrgyzstan now a little bit more confidence, hasn't it? They're going up for these challenges, they're winning them now. They've got the wind in their sails a little bit. They'll feel that they're trying to turn the tide. There's about 15 minutes plus amount of time here. It's a great ball out towards Sajeda. Couldn't quite control it. Now we've got a game in our hands, Paul. Remember, we said the other 2-1 was a fairly close affair. That was between the UAE and Kyrgyzstan.
Yeah.
But that was a much closer game than this one. I mean, barring that one goal, Bangladesh have been by far the better side here. But here's Sajeda. Done really well, Sajeda, into the box. She should get a corner.
Yep, nice, powerful, strong run there from the youngster. Didn't want to get it on her left foot then, did she? Everything with the outside of the right foot, just trying to bring it back around and in.
Get a third, and that will settle the nerves. 5 corners they've had now.
put someone in front of the keeper.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do.
You're right. Put that pressure, keep that pressure on her. They've gone for another short one here. It's a good ball in. Again, the keeper caught out, and that just sailed over by Aki.
Well, the Rock should have scored then. She's been immense today at the back for Bangladesh. Hasn't put a foot wrong. And then should have scored here. Why? Kyrgyzstan haven't sent out 2 players to go and close that down. You're just asking for the ball to be delivered into the box and asking for trouble. And it nearly came.
Final change now, and they've removed all 3 of the original attackers. Sanjida is off, and Tohura Khatun comes on. You may have seen her with the trophy presentation at the start of the tournament. So it's 3 very different attackers now.
Well, can they hit the back of the net? They need to get that little comfortable cushion again. Still no corners for Kyrgyzstan.
Who's going to get there first? It is Nargis.
I mean, it is a free hit, isn't it, for Kyrgyzstan? They might as well just say, we'll play 2 at the back if you're playing 2 up, or 3 at the back, and let's just have a go for it now.
They want another goal, there's no doubt about that. Kachnieva just hurting herself.
I thought we'd left the rugby before. How's that been given against Bangladesh, by the way?
Yeah.
The initial foul, she's been tugged, we can see from our position. That's poor decision from the officials.
Wow, here we go.
Watch this, watch. There, she's been pulled back.
Oh, they've tried to test her. Solid from Rupna. She'll be absolutely desperate to make up for that earlier mistake. She's done well there.
Good hands.
Again, very nicely done by Maria. Still Maria. She's going to go for goal. That shot is blocked. A couple of those runs from her already in this match.
That's the second one just in this second half.
Hooked clear. Shots 21-7 now. That's 2 games now where they've had 20+ shots. Excellent work.
She's got to put the ball in the back of the net a little bit more.
Yeah.
There's that opportunity just earlier. Simple and good hands from Rupner in the end. And that will, as you mentioned, Shez, it will do a confidence the world of good, just coming and claiming that one after the mistake. What a challenge that was, by the way. Didn't hold back there.
That's a bit more what we've seen from these 2 sides. Enjoying a bit of a laugh. Mr. Fahid Karim and Mr. Kazi Salahuddin. Majid just losing the ball. Now surging forward, Ahmad Kulova. Rupna is going to come out quickly. Done well.
Aki again with the interception. And I don't know if you noticed there, off the ball, she went and tried to ride the striker out as well, just to take her away from the keeper. Good defending again from her.
Well, we've got about 10 minutes plus some added time here.
Look how quick she was there, Monica.
Yeah, very well. Kaznachieva trying to make it difficult. Forward from the new player in Tohura. Nicely slipped through. It's onside. Tohura just hesitated. Now she gets the cross in. Magia misses that. But look at the pace from Magia. She's done really well. Well, there's no foul there whatsoever. Done really. And there's straightforward from Tolanova. Magia has shown pace and power.
Here she has. Before that, just down the right-hand side, it should have been a little bit better. I don't know why we've got Maslianova on the floor. He's just being told to get up by the referee. No. Trainer's got to come on.
There was no contact, was there?
No. Just fell on the floor. That's the longest run that you have to do as a physio as well, is right into the diagonal corners on the far side of the pitch.
Actually sprinted over, didn't he? This was the result of Magia earlier on. Great to see these crowds in. Really, really good here at the Bangamata National Stadium.
Let's have a look at it from this angle. Look, she's just fallen over, and then because she's under so much pressure, look, she's trying about getting back up.
Here are the two goals for you. Easy tap in there for Sanjida.
That was after 29 seconds.
That was wonderful work, wasn't it, from Sanjida to set up a great instinctive header from Krishna.
That was a good finish. Was that a foul? That's the big question. Because very, very physical there was Kaznachieva, but the lady who'd just come on literally 30 seconds before with the first touch buries it after a mistake from Rupna. It's been a game of three goals with mistakes.
Yeah. Well, they're enjoying themselves here. And that's because their country's winning, and 2-1 is not telling you the full story, is it, Paul, to be fair?
No, it's not. You know what I say as well, sing when you're winning. That's exactly what they're doing. They're right behind the side. That was a slightly high foot, wasn't it? Did it just catch Nagis?
Yeah, Nagis is, I think, in the mouth, but she's okay. It's a yellow card, though. Dangerous play, was it?
Can only be, because you're not going to deliberately stick your foot up like that high into someone's face. I mean, it is just dangerous slightly. Soon find out who it is who's been booked.
Just thought that might be us.
There you go.
There we go. It's Yurizbek. I think that is the first card in this game. Can they get that elusive third? Moshmi with the header. And it just races away from Tohura.
Good intent. You could see what they were trying to do there. They dropped it into the hole and wanted runners coming across people. Just couldn't execute it as they would have liked.
It stays this way. Bangladesh will finish top of Group B. And second will be Kyrgyzstan. Bangladesh will then play the runners-up of Group A. And,
which will be Mongolia.
You would have to say. And Laos would then take on Kyrgyzstan.
That's certainly how it looks.
Yeah.
It really does. Laos look as though they're going to top the other group.
I think that will be a fascinating final if it happens that way. It's obviously certainly going to, from what we've seen so far.
Football's a funny game, though, Shazad.
Yeah.
And anything can happen, particularly when you get to knockout stages. Teams park the bus and try and do things slightly differently to manufacture or win themselves a result.
Very true.
Still playing football though, look.
Oh, it's a great movement again. Samsunaha, she's been a little bit quiet in the second half. She loves his chinking runs. Somehow slipped through! And again, Sajeda not that far away. I think Tolanova probably did just enough. She seems to be, again, struggling, the goalkeeper.
Yeah, with the defenders. She's whinging and moaning at them, turning around and saying, what's going on? What are you doing? Just flicked through there. Maybe could have taken a touch. If she takes a touch, if the keeper comes out, then she clatters into it. It's a penalty. If she takes a touch, she can skip and dance around the keeper and slot it into an empty net. So again, just decision-making that's letting Bangladesh down with that final touch.
They'll learn from
the final pass, the final delivery. It's like we've said that it's the ongoing theme.
Plenty of BFF officials along with K-Sports officials there. Here's Tohura. Fighting hard. Here's Moshimi. Oh, just needed that shot there. She missed it, Sajeda. That's a chance. Well, how many times have we said that in this game?
Not as many as their first game.
That's true. Well, that will take some doing to beat that. And now, here come Kyrgyzstan. And that was speculative at best from Akhmat Kulova. She had no real support.
That was a cross, and she got it completely wrong.
Yeah.
This game opening up nicely now, isn't it? And that's where I think we'll see Kyrgyzstan blow a little bit more at the end here.
Samsunaha again. Now Marzia.
Why? You've got bodies in the box. Again, she's young, she's inexperienced. Take a touch, get it out your feet. She's got time. Set yourself properly for the cross. There's two bodies in there to deliver to. That's poor. That's poor. She knows it as well.
Yeah, I think you just mentioned a minute ago, final ball, final pass, final shot. Hasn't quite been there. Otherwise, the build-up to all of that is fantastic. Tohura. Will she go on her own here? Tohura, brilliant from her. Will she pull the trigger? Oh dear. That is where, I think that sums it all up, doesn't it?
Just that little bit of composure. She's done the difficult stuff. And then at the very, very last moment, just to try and easily put your foot through the ball, she's rushing. She's slightly off balance. She's slightly leaning back. The shot's screwed just wide, but to just step inside and jing past those two defenders, that's the difficult part.
I think what we're seeing from Bangladesh, they're getting the tough parts done brilliantly well, but it's the basics that they're not able to execute so well.
That's it, because they're rushing, because they're so excited that they've got to that position.
True.
And again, that's age and that's experience, and it comes with time.
That will improve, you're right.
100%. If we saw that in a year, 2 years' time, that goes in the back of the net or she tests the keeper. 100% that happens. It's only because she's young, she's thrown in, and it's her opportunity. That's why she missed the target.
Yep, I agree with that. She done well here to win the ball back as well, by the way. Sajeda, lay it off, and they've got to finish it. Well, it's the normally reliable Monica who hits that over. They're lining up here, aren't they, into the final minute of this game.
Wonderful work. And as you mentioned, she has been a little bit quieter this second half as Samsunaha, but when she's delivered quality down that left-hand side, getting past players and putting the ball in the box. But just on that occasion, Monica, again, slightly rushing it, slightly leaning back, rather than, she could have taken the touch. She had a little bit more time than she realised.
4 minutes of added time.
We're in the 90th minute.
It's just been, again, one of those just so good to watch. The only thing I think they'll be just a little disappointed about is the fact that they haven't been able to kill this off, but they've been brilliant otherwise. Sajeda, oh, very good from Sajeda. Can she finish it off? That's a good save. Still got more work to do, and it's flashed over. Well, what a run that was from Sajeda. It deserved a goal, but you've got to give credit to Tolanova there.
Yet again, another stunning save from the keeper, but it is good work from the substitute, who just bears down on goal, and you think, go on, just tuck it in. That's all you got to do. You've got past the last man, open yourself up. She's tried to go through it at the near post, and then the follow-up as well. Mazia, again, 12, 18, 24 months' time. That hits the target, it's slotted in, but just rushing it, just lashed at it, just caught it too flush, and yet again, another opportunity gone begging.
What a chance that was, really was fantastic. Kalishova.
Shots on target, 17. That's 39 shots on target in the last two matches.
Brilliant. Brilliant, absolutely. I mean, I think you were saying teams dream of that in a season.
It's frightening. It really is frightening.
Wow, that's a good ball to be chased down, and Rupner gets there.
I'll tell you what, she came, she stopped, and then it was like, no, that is my ball, and I thought that opportunity was gone for her to come and deal with it, but she did well in the end.
She did, indeed. A couple of minutes left in added time here. Kyrgyzstan, whatever so often, they just show what they could do.
It was not enough, is it, to be fair, Shazad? Let's be honest. Here we go.
Right.
Here's the little Maisie
Maria
again.
Goes to Moshimi. Oh, she's done well, but actually this time for once, Kalishova gets the better of her.
You know, the only reason she did that was she was allowed back on the field of play down there by the linesperson. It's true. She was off injured.
Tahura. She's been bright as well. Tahura still. Kalishova just trying to stay strong here. Actually, nicely done. Kachinova.
Boom.
And then here's Aki.
That's not a shot, that's
not at all. For a second there, they thought that could be another goal. And Aki's hurt herself.
Another fantastic game from her. She's actually been one of the most consistent players in the Bangladesh side.
Yep, I'd agree with that. Player for you, player of the team so far, maybe? Has she been tested enough?
No,
give it to one of the attackers.
No, she's done nothing wrong. I mean, I think Maria's had a fantastic game. So's Monica, but Aki for me has probably
Solid.
been standout today. Yeah. Who's there winning the ball again? Aki.
One final chance, it appears, from Samshinaha. Monica, dear. Well, there we have it. It's another win for Bangladesh, to the delight of their players and the fans. And it's well-deserved, Paul, even though the scoreline might look like it was close.
No, it wasn't, let's be honest. And I said, didn't I, that the only way that Kyrgyzstan would score a goal if it was a mistake. That's exactly what happened. Rupner allowing the ball to pass straight through her hands, just taking her eyes off the ball. She's actually very disappointed as she's walking to the centre circle. But Bangladesh, total control, 2 comfortable goals, a comfortable passage through, top of Group B.
Absolutely right. And again, we must stress the manner of their victory has been absolutely superb, and they underline their status as the best team of the tournament so far. Final score here at the Bangamata National Stadium in the Bangamata U19 Women's International Gold Cup. Kyrgyzstan 1, Bangladesh 2.
বলছি ইসলামী ব্যাংক উন্নয়নে বাংলাদেশ।
এই উন্নয়ন আমাকে সত্যিকার অর্থে টেকসই উন্নয়ন দিবে কিনা।
যে রাজনৈতিক দলগুলির ভিতরে চেষ্টা থাকতে হবে।
আমাদের কিন্তু যেই টার্গেটগুলো নিয়ে আমরা এগোচ্ছিলাম সেগুলো যথাযথভাবে এগোচ্ছে।
শুধু বিল্ডিং, শুধু টেকনোলজি, শুধু রাস্তাঘাট দিয়ে আপনি একটা স্মার্ট সিটি পাবেন না।
এই আরএমজি সেক্টরটা কারো ব্যক্তিগত শিল্প নয়, সেটা আমাদের জাতীয় শিল্পে পরিণত হয়েছে।
বিপুল সম্ভাবনা তো রয়েছে।
এখন আমাদের সময় আসছে যে টোটাল ইন্ডাস্ট্রিটাকে
দুর্বার গতিতে এগিয়ে চলা বাংলাদেশের বিভিন্ন খাতের সম্ভাবনা, প্রতিবন্ধকতা ও করণীয় নিয়ে বিশেষ আলোচনা অনুষ্ঠান ইসলামী ব্যাংক উন্নয়নে বাংলাদেশ সৈয়দ আশিক রহমানের সঞ্চালনায় ও বেলায়েত হোসেনের প্রযোজনায় দেখবেন আজ রাত 11:25।
এ মামা, আপনি তো ভুল জায়গা নক করেছেন। এই যে আমি
আরে বাবা আর একটা বিয়ে করেছে।
আপনি বাড়ির নতুন বউ।
এই যে ব্যবস্থা নিয়ে
ধারাবাহিক নাটক লাকি 13, রচনা জাকির হোসেন উজ্জ্বল, পরিচালনা ফরিদুল হাসান। দেখবেন রবিবার থেকে মঙ্গলবার রাত 10টায়।
ব্যবসা বাণিজ্য বিষয়ক RTV সাপ্তাহিক আয়োজন মধুমতি ব্যাংক বিজনেস স্টকে।
কর্মসংস্থান না হলে বছরে 30 লক্ষ নতুন যে কর্মজীবী আসে তারা কোথায় যাচ্ছে?
জিএসপি প্লাসের জন্য কিন্তু আমাদের প্রিপারেশন নেওয়া হবে।
আমাদের শুধু দোষ দেবেন, আমাদের দিকটা তো দেখবেন।
আমরা সবসময় বলি সব এক্সপোর্টকে এক করার জন্য, যদি সেটাও কিন্তু একটা চ্যালেঞ্জ।
সৈয়দ আশিক রহমানের উপস্থাপনায় ও বেলায়েত হোসেনের প্রযোজনায় বাংলাদেশের অর্থনীতি ও ব্যবসা বাণিজ্যের সমস্যা, সম্ভাবনা এবং সাম্প্রতিক সময়ের বিভিন্ন বিষয় নিয়ে আলোচনা অনুষ্ঠান মধুমতি ব্যাংক লিমিটেড বিজনেস টক। দেখবেন রবিবার রাত 12:20।
আমন্ত্রণ সবাইকে RTVর বিশেষ আলোচনা অনুষ্ঠান স্টার অফ পলিটিক্স।
ফান্ডামেন্টাল রাইট কি মানুষের?
ত্রিমুখী অবস্থার ভিতরে গণমাধ্যমের যে ক্ষেত্রটা এত নাজুক, রেলকে যাতে এক জায়গার থেকে আমরা গোটা রেল ব্যবস্থাটা যাতে মনিটর করতে পারি। আমরা আপনার ছেলেবেলার কথা শুনি।
আমি সর্বকনিষ্ঠ।
আপনি সর্বকনিষ্ঠ?
সবচেয়ে ছোট।
তাহলে তো নিশ্চয়ই দুষ্ট ছিলেন।
হ্যাঁ, আছি।
RTV আজকের চোখে আগামীর বিশ্ব।
এটা তো একদম সিনেমার কাহিনীর মতো হয়ে যাচ্ছে যে নায়ক প্রেম ভালোবাসা করতেছে আর ভিলেন এসে বাধা দিচ্ছে। ছুটাই নায়ক গুলি ফুটিনের মতো করে কটাকস।
পায়ের জুতার ডিজাইনটা যখন মুখের উপরে বসবে তখন কি আপনি হেঁটে যাবেন?
এতক্ষণ যত খারাপ কথা কেন আমি মাইন্ড করি নাই। আপনার চেহারাটাই খালি সুন্দর, ভেতরটা খুবই খারাপ।
Kyrgyzstan. Don't let that scoreline fool you. Very comfortable winners in the end of the Bangamata U19 Women's International Gold Cup 2019. It was the deciding match here in Group B to see who would finish first and second. And Bangladesh have done it, and done it in style, I must say. As we look at the stats, Paul Macefield, it is, and there you go. That tells you just how one-sided it was.
Yeah, I mean, it's down on the 60% shots on target that they had in the last match, but to create 29 shots after having 33 in their opening game just tells you everything you need to know. The possession's up there, 62% as well. corners, you know, even the fouls, they were physical in this game. They needed to be against Kyrgyzstan, but you turn around and you've got to say that the right team won.
They did, and here you go. They are top of Group B, which means they should have a favourable draw in the semi-finals next week. Kyrgyzstan will go along with them.
That's right, yep, those two are in. So United Arab Emirates gave a good account of themselves for the last hour, but it was too little, too late.
Let's head down pitch side with Erin Holland for the presentation.
Thanks, boys. Yes, another incredible game we've seen as part of the tournament. In the end, it was Bangladesh victorious and they storm into the semi-finals. All right, so we have wonderful sponsors and partners that make this tournament possible. And we'd like to thank now United Commercial Bank, UCash, Biman Bangladesh Airlines, Hamim Group, Dhaka Bank, Bangladesh Tourism Board, Intraco Group. We give thanks to our partners, UNICEF, RTV, Nagarik TV, Radio 40 and Radio Boomi. Joining me in the presentation party, we have a number of distinguished guests. Please feel welcome Mr. Mahi Udin Ahmed Selim, Executive Committee Member of Bangladesh Football Federation, Mr. Jakir Hossain Chowdhury, Executive Member of the Bangladesh Football Federation, and Mr. Fahad Karim, CEO of K Sports. We now would like to present our player of the match, and that goes to jersey number 7 of Bangladesh, Sanjida Akhtar. She is our player of the match. Congratulations. She will be accepting a $500 check from our honourable guest and also her players of the match medal. Bangladesh storming into the semi-finals of the Bangamata U19 Women's International Gold Cup for 2019. We'll pass it back to the boys in the commentary box to wrap up proceedings.
Thanks very much, Erin, down there, and congratulations to Sanjida for winning the player of the match. Provide a lot of attacking impetus. Now, we've got a great game coming up tomorrow, match 3 in Group A. And that is Laos against Tajikistan. Your thoughts on that one?
It should be incredible because the way that Laos played the other day was fantastic. So I'm really, really looking forward to that, to see if they can carry that on. Tajikistan, they're going to be coachless. That's the big issue and the big problem for them. But I do think that Laos will win this game.
Just remind you that the game is not at the usual time of 6. It's going to be at 8:30. Do take note of that. 8:30 local time. And we look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow at that time.
বিএনপি নির্বাচিতরা নিজেদের ইচ্ছেতেই শপথ নিচ্ছে, কোনো ধরনের চাপ নেই বললেন প্রধানমন্ত্রী। জঙ্গিবাদের বিরুদ্ধে ঐক্যবদ্ধ হওয়ার আহ্বান।
জনগণ ভোট দিয়ে নির্বাচিত করেছে, তারাই চাপ দিয়েছে। যারা শপথ নিয়েছে তারা বলছে যে তারা পার্লামেন্টে যে খালেদা জিয়ার মুক্তির ব্যাপারে কথা বলবে।
বিএনপির বাকি নির্বাচিতদেরও সংসদে আসা উচিত বললেন হানিফ।
আপনারা যদি শপথ না নিয়ে যোগদান না করেন সংসদে, তাহলে ওই এলাকার জনগণ আপনাদেরকে আর দ্বিতীয়বার কখনো ভোট দিয়ে নির্বাচিত করবেন না।
সরকারের চাপে এমপি জাহিদ শপথ নিয়েছেন, মন্তব্য ফখরুলের।
বাংলাদেশের জাতীয়তাবাদী দল এটা জনগণের দল। একজন ব্যক্তি বা একটা গোষ্ঠী যদি কোনো সিদ্ধান্ত নেয় তাতে এই দলের খুব বড় ক্ষতি হয় না।
সরবরাহ পর্যাপ্ত থাকলেও কেজিতে 2 থেকে 3 টাকা বেড়েছে চিনির দাম। রমজানে বাড়বে না আশ্বাস আমদানিকারক ও মিল মালিকদের। এবং বঙ্গমাতা আন্তর্জাতিক গোল্ড কাপ ফুটবলে কিরগিজস্তানকে 2-1 গোলে হারিয়ে গ্রুপ সেরা হয়ে সেমিতে বাংলাদেশ।
For Bangladesh early on, this is now the quickest goal.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম, স্বাগত জানাচ্ছি RTV সন্ধ্যার সংবাদে। শুনছিলেন মার্কেন্টাইল ব্যাংক শিরোনাম। আপনাদের সঙ্গে আছি আমি সাবরিন শাকামিম এবং আমি তাজিয়া জুথি।
এগিয়ে চলো কল্পনার রাজ্যে।
এবার বিস্তারিত। বিএনপির নির্বাচিতরা নিজেদের ইচ্ছাতেই শপথ নিচ্ছে, তাতে সরকারের তরফ থেকে কোন ধরনের চাপ নেই। বিকেলে গণভবনের সদ্য সমাপ্ত ব্রুনাই সফর নিয়ে সংবাদ সম্মেলনে এক প্রশ্নের জবাবে একথা বলেন প্রধানমন্ত্রী। এ সময় সন্ত্রাস জঙ্গিবাদ রুখতে সামাজিক সচেতনতা সবচেয়ে জরুরি বলেও জানান শেখ হাসিনা। মারুফ রেজার রিপোর্টে থাকছে বিস্তারিত।
সুলতান হাসান আল বলকের আমন্ত্রণে 21 থেকে 23 এপ্রিল ব্রুনাই সফর করেন প্রধানমন্ত্রী শেখ হাসিনা। আর 3 দিনের সফরের খুঁটিনাটি নানান দিক তুলে ধরতেই এই সংবাদ সম্মেলন।
ব্রুনাইয়ের সুলতান আমার এবং আমার সফরসঙ্গীদের প্রতি জাতীয়তা ও সম্মান দেখিয়েছেন, তা ছিল খুবই বিরল।
শুরুতে লিখিত বক্তব্যে সম্প্রতি শ্রীলঙ্কায় সন্ত্রাসী হামলায় নিন্দা জানান শেখ হাসিনা।
আমি নিহতদের আত্মার মাগফিরাত ও শান্তি কামনা করছি এবং জঙ্গিবাদের বিরুদ্ধে সকলকে ঐক্যবদ্ধভাবে জনমত সৃষ্টি করা এবং কার্যকর পদক্ষেপ নেওয়ার জন্য আমি আহ্বান জানাই।
এরপর শুরু হয় প্রশ্নোত্তর পর্ব, যাতে উঠে আসে দেশের চলমান রাজনৈতিক পরিস্থিতি। এক প্রশ্নের উত্তরে সরকার প্রধান বলেন, আওয়ামী লীগে যথেষ্ট লোকবল আছে, তাই কাউকে চাপ দিয়ে দলে ফেরানোর কারণ নেই।
তারা জনগণের ভোটে নির্বাচিত এবং তার নিজেই বলছে তার নিজের কনস্টিটুয়েন্সিতেই তার চাপ। যে জনগণ ভোট দিয়ে নির্বাচিত করেছে তারাই চাপ দিয়েছে, তারাই বলেছে এবং তারা শপথ নিয়েছে। এবং যারা শপথ নিয়েছে তারা বলছে যে তারা পার্লামেন্টে যে খালেদা জিয়ার মুক্তির ব্যাপারে কথা বলবে। এখানে আমাদেরকে দোষ দেওয়ার কি আছে? আর বিএনপি একটা রাজনৈতিক দল, যেটাই তারা করুক এটা তাদের রাজনৈতিক সিদ্ধান্ত। এখানে আর অন্য কোনো দল তাদের সিদ্ধান্ত তো চাপিয়ে দিতে পারে না।
রোহিঙ্গাদের ফিরে নেওয়ার প্রশ্নে সরকার প্রধান বলেন, সে প্রচেষ্টা এখনো অব্যাহত আছে। এ সময় মানবিক সহায়তার চেয়ে বরং তাদের ফিরে নেওয়ার ব্যাপারে উদ্যোগী হতে সংশ্লিষ্টদের প্রতি আহ্বান জানান তিনি।
সবসময় রিফিউজি থাকলে কিছু লোক ওই রিফিউজিদের লালন পালনটার দিকে যতটা বেশি আন্তরিকতা হয়, তাদের ফেরত দেওয়ার ব্যাপারে আন্তরিক হয় না। এখানেও কিছু সমস্যা আছে। আমরা কিন্তু বেশ শক্তভাবে আমি সবাইকে বলছি, আমরা স্থান দিয়েছি, আমরা সব রকম ব্যবস্থা নিচ্ছি। যদি এদের কোনো রকম দুর্ঘটনায় এর জন্য দায়ী কে থাকবে? দায়িত্ব তো এইসব অর্গানাইজেশনকেও কিছুটা দায়ভার নিতে হবে এবং জাতিসংঘকেও সে কথাটা আমি জানিয়েছি।
সন্ত্রাসী ও জঙ্গি হামলার আশঙ্কা সব সময় আছে জানিয়ে তিনি বলেন, এজন্য সরকারও প্রস্তুত, তবে এক্ষেত্রে সবচেয়ে জরুরি সামাজিক সচেতনতা।
জঙ্গিবাদ সম্পর্কে সবসময় উদ্বেগ হওয়ার সম্ভাবনা আছে, পরিষ্কার কথা আমার। কারণ আপনারা চিন্তা করেন, নিউজিল্যান্ডের মতো একটা দেশ, যেটা সম্পূর্ণ একটা শান্তিপূর্ণ দেশ, আর বাংলাদেশে তো সন্ত্রাস জঙ্গিবাদ লেগেই আছে। এটা তো 75-এ যেভাবে জাতির পিতাকে হত্যা, 13 নভেম্বর জেলখানার মধ্যে হত্যা, এগুলোও তো সন্ত্রাস জঙ্গিবাদের পর্যায়ে পড়ে। কিন্তু হ্যাঁ, আমি এটুকু বলতে পারি যে আমরা যথেষ্ট সজাগ আছি, আমাদের গোয়েন্দা সংস্থা চমৎকার কাজ করে যাচ্ছে। আমি এটা জানি যে এটা শুধু আইন শৃঙ্খলা রক্ষাকারী সংস্থা বা গোয়েন্দা দিয়ে হবে না, সবাইকে মিলে করতে হবে।
দেশের উন্নয়ন যাত্রা অব্যাহত থাকলে চলতি অর্থবছর শেষে প্রবৃদ্ধির হার 8.13 পৌঁছাবে বলে আশা জানান প্রধানমন্ত্রী শেখ হাসিনা।
আর রাজনৈতিক দল হিসেবে প্রত্যেকটা দল তার সক্রিয়তা আছে, স্বাধীনতা আছে সিদ্ধান্ত নেবার। কোনো দল ভাঙা, কোনো দল কিছু করা, এটা কিন্তু আমার নীতি না।
মারুফ রেজা, RTV, ঢাকা।
সরকারের চাপে বিএনপির এমপি জাহিদুর রহমান জাহিদ শপথ নিয়েছেন, এমন মন্তব্য করেছেন বিএনপি মহাসচিব মির্জা ফখরুল ইসলাম আলমগীর। যারাই শপথ নেবে তাদেরকে বহিষ্কারের হুমকিও দেন তিনি। আরেক অনুষ্ঠানে ডক্টর কামাল হোসেন বলেছেন, জনগণের মালিকানা নিশ্চিত করতে হলে নির্বাচনী ব্যবস্থা স্বচ্ছ করতে হবে। বিস্তারিত মাইদুর রহমান রুবেলের রিপোর্টে।
দলীয় সিদ্ধান্ত উপেক্ষা করে শপথ নিয়ে নতুন বিতর্কের সৃষ্টি করেছে ঠাকুরগাঁ থেকে নির্বাচিত বিএনপির সংসদ সদস্য জাহিদুর রহমান। তার শপথ নেয়ার একদিন পর এক অনুষ্ঠানে বিএনপির মহাসচিব মির্জা ফখরুল মুখোমুখি হন গণমাধ্যমের। সাংবাদিকদের প্রশ্নের জবাবে তিনি বলেন, দলের মধ্যে শৃঙ্খলার কোনো ঘাটতি নেই, সিদ্ধান্ত অমান্যকারীদের বিরুদ্ধে নেওয়া হবে সাংগঠনিক ব্যবস্থা।
জাহিদুর রহমান শপথ নিয়েছেন দলের সিদ্ধান্তকে ভঙ্গ করে। এটা তিনি অত্যন্ত গহিত কাজ করেছেন, অন্যায় করেছেন, অপরাধ করেছেন এবং এই জন্যে তার বিরুদ্ধে সংগঠন ব্যবস্থা নেবে। একজন ব্যক্তি বা একটা গোষ্ঠী যদি কোনো সিদ্ধান্ত নেয় তাতে এই দলের খুব বড় ক্ষতি হয় না।
এদিকে মহানগর নাট্যমঞ্চে গণফোরামের বিশেষ কাউন্সিলে মুকাব্বির খানের উপস্থিতিতে উত্তপ্ত হয়ে ওঠে অনুষ্ঠানের স্থল।
কামাল হোসেন চেম্বারে গেলে তার সাথে এক ধরনের আচরণ করে, আবার তার বাসায় গেলে এক ধরনের আচরণ করে, চেম্বার গেলে বের করে দেয়, বাসায় গেলে সংসদে যেতে বলে। এই দ্বৈত যে আচরণ, এটাতে আমি খুব ক্ষুব্ধ।
দলীয় সিদ্ধান্ত অমান্য করে শপথ নেয় কর্মীদের তোপের মুখে পড়েন মুকাব্বির খান। তবে বিষয়টি এড়িয়ে ডক্টর কামাল বলেছেন, নিরপেক্ষ নির্বাচনের মাধ্যমেই ক্ষমতা ফিরে পাবে জনগণ।
শাসন চাই, জনগণের অধিকারের প্রতি সরকার শ্রদ্ধাশীল হোক, এগুলো অবশ্যই আমাদের সকলেরই ন্যায্য যেটা চা। তবে যারা ক্ষমতা প্রয়োগ করছে তারা এটাকে অপপ্রয়োগ করছে। সঙ্গে সঙ্গে আপনাদেরকে সংগঠিত হয়ে বলতে হবে যে না, থামেন, আপনারা একটু লাইনের বাইরে চলে যাচ্ছেন, দেখেন সংবিধান অনুযায়ী এটা আপনি পারেন না।
দলীয় সিদ্ধান্তের তোয়াক্কা না করে শপথ নেয় এর আগে ডক্টর কামাল হোসেন বলেছিলেন, গণফোরামের দরজা মুকাব্বির খানের জন্য বন্ধ।
জীবনের মূল্য দিয়ে আমরা।
মাইদুর রহমান রুবেল, RTV, ঢাকা।
বিএনপির সবকিছুতে সরকারের ছায়া খুঁজছে বলে মন্তব্য করেছেন আইনমন্ত্রী আনিসুল হক। দুপুরে ব্রাহ্মণবাড়িয়ার কসবায় এক অনুষ্ঠানে অংশ নিয়ে তিনি একথা বলেন। আওয়ামী লীগের ভারপ্রাপ্ত সাধারণ সম্পাদক মাহবুবুল আলম হানিফ বলেছেন, জনগণের রায়ের প্রতি সম্মান দেখিয়ে বিএনপির বাকি নির্বাচিতদেরও সংসদে আসা উচিত। বিস্তারিত জানাচ্ছেন সোহেল রানা।
জনগণের প্রতিশ্রুতি রক্ষার জন্যই বিএনপির একজন নির্বাচিত সংসদ সদস্য শপথ নিয়েছেন। তবে এর মধ্যেও তারা সরকারের ছায়া খুঁজছে বলে জানিয়েছেন আইনমন্ত্রী আনিসুল হক।
আওয়ামী লীগের ক্যান্ডিডেটকে হারিয়ে তিনি বিএনপির ক্যান্ডিডেট হিসাবে নির্বাচিত হয়েছেন, তিনি সংসদে আসার অধিকার লাভ করেছেন, তিনি সংসদে এসেছেন। এর মধ্যে সরকারের এজেন্সির চাপের কি কথা আমি তো বুঝি না। ওনারা সব কিছুর মধ্যেই সরকারের একটা ছায়া দেখে।
এদিকে বিএনপি থেকে নির্বাচিত যারা সংসদ সদস্য হিসেবে শপথ নিয়েছেন তাদের স্বাগত জানিয়েছে আওয়ামী লীগ। একই সঙ্গে জনগণের রায়ের প্রতি সম্মান দেখিয়ে বাকিদেরও সংসদে আসা উচিত বলে মনে করেন আওয়ামী লীগের যুগ্ম সাধারণ সম্পাদক ও ভারপ্রাপ্ত সাধারণ সম্পাদক মাহবুবুল আলম হানিফ।
মির্জা ফখরুল সাহেবরা আপনার কথায় কথা গণতন্ত্রের কথা বলেন, অথচ যে জনগণ আপনাকে ভোট দিয়েছে সেই জনগণের প্রতি আপনার শ্রদ্ধা আপনি দেখাতে পারছেন না। সেই জনগণের আজকে শপথটা নিয়ে সেই জনগণের প্রতি আপনি অবজ্ঞা জানাচ্ছেন। আপনারা যদি ভেবে থাকেন যে আপনি শপথ না নিয়েই আপনারা বোধহয় এভাবেই জনপ্রিয়তা অর্জন করবেন, এটা ভুল হবে। আপনারা যদি শপথ না নিয়ে যোগদান না করেন সংসদে, তাহলে ওই এলাকার জনগণ আপনাদেরকে আর দ্বিতীয়বার কখনো ভোট দিয়ে নির্বাচিত করবেন না।
এছাড়াও সন্ত্রাসী কর্মকাণ্ডে জড়িতদের বিরুদ্ধে সবাইকে ঐক্যবদ্ধ থাকারও আহ্বান জানান তিনি। সোহেল রানা, RTV, ঢাকা।
বাজারে পর্যাপ্ত সরবরাহ থাকলেও কেজিতে 2 থেকে 3 টাকা বেড়েছে চিনির দাম। ব্যবসায়ীরা বলছেন, দেশে যথেষ্ট পরিমাণ চিনির মজুদ আছে, তবে তা ঠিকভাবে বাজারে না পৌঁছালে রমজানে আরেক দফা দাম বাড়তে পারে। যদিও চিনি আমদানিকারক ও মিল মালিকদের প্রত্যাশা, রমজানে চিনির সংকট হবে না, দামও বাড়বে না। রমজানের আগে নিত্যপণ্যের বাজার পরিস্থিতি নিয়ে সেলিম মালিকের ধারাবাহিক রিপোর্টের দ্বিতীয় পর্ব ছবি তুলেছেন নিহার নন্দী।
দেশে বছরে মোট চিনির চাহিদা 18 লাখ মেট্রিক টন। এর মধ্যে কেবল রমজান মাসে চাহিদা 3 লাখ টন। বাংলাদেশ চিনি ও খাদ্য শিল্প কর্পোরেশনের তথ্য মতে চলতি অর্থ বছরের ফেব্রুয়ারি পর্যন্ত দেশে 63,000 টন চিনি উৎপাদন হয়েছে। আর মার্চ মাস পর্যন্ত দেশে চিনি আমদানি করা হয়েছে 10,73,000 টন। একই সময়ে এলসি খোলা হয়েছে 12,47,000 টনের। ফলে এই মুহূর্তে চিনির চাহিদার চেয়ে মজুদ আছে প্রায় 1.5 গুণ। এরপরও খুচরা বাজারে গেল কয়েকদিনে কেজিতে 2 টাকা বেড়ে খোলা চিনি বিক্রি হচ্ছে 54 টাকা, আর প্যাকেট চিনি 58 টাকা।
পর্যাপ্ত পরিমাণে আমাদের চিনি আছে, প্রত্যেক দোকানে আছে, এবং সামনে দিয়ে আশা করি আমরা আর বাড়বে না, হয়তো বস্তা 50টার মতন বাড়ছে, হয়তো আমরা আশা করতেছি সামনে এই দামের ভিতরে থাকবে।
পাইকারি ব্যবসায়ীরা বলছেন দামের লাগাম টানতে যে কোনোভাবে চিনির সরবরাহ ঠিক রাখতে হবে।
সাপ্লাই চেইনে কিছু ডিস্টার্ব আছে, যেটা নাকি আমরা দেখতেছি এখন যে 3-4 দিনের আগে গাড়ি পাওয়া যাচ্ছে না। এটা যদি আরও বেড়ে যায়, সরবরাহ যদি আরও কম থাকে, তাহলে কিন্তু রমজানের দাম বাড়ার প্রবণতা থাকবে। তো এটা আমি মনে করি এটা মনিটর করে অবশ্যই যাতে এটার এই সমস্যা যাতে সমাধান হয়।
তবে রমজানের আগে চিনির সংকট কেটে যাবে বলে আশাবাদী আমদানিকারকরা।
যেহেতু ওই স্পেসিফিক একটা মাসের চাহিদাটা বেড়ে যায়, তখন আমাদের একটু কষ্ট হয়ে যায়। তাছাড়া চিনির কোথাও কোনো ঘাটতি নেই। এই অল্প 1 মাসের জন্য সবার চিনি লাগবে, এইভাবে করে যে মিল গেটে গিয়ে লাইন ধরতে শুরু করে, যদি আস্তে আস্তে নিতে চায়, আসলে আমাদের কোনো মিলেরই কোনো চিনির কোনো ঘাটতি নেই।
কৃত্রিম সংকট তৈরি করে কেউ যেন ফায়দা নিতে না পারে, সেদিকে নজর রাখার আহ্বান ক্যাবের।
ব্যবসায়ীদের মধ্যে যদি ন্যূনতম আপনার সততা থাকে, তাহলে চিনির দাম যে বৃদ্ধি পেয়েছে সেটা রিভার্স হয়ে যাবে, অর্থাৎ এটা আবার স্থিতিশীল পর্যায়ে নেমে আসবে।
এদিকে নিম্ন আয়ের মানুষের কাছে কম দামে চিনি সরবরাহ করবে সরকারি বাণিজ্যিক প্রতিষ্ঠান টিসিবি।
তো অত্যন্ত ভালো মানের চিনি সংগ্রহ করেছি, যা ভক্তি সাধনের জন্য দেওয়া হবে, এবং যথেষ্ট পরিমাণ চিনি রয়েছে। এই চিনি আমাদের মূল্য নির্ধারণ করা হয়েছে প্রতি কেজি 47 টাকা করে নির্ধারণ করা হয়েছে।
রমজানের ইফতারে অতি প্রয়োজনীয় পণ্যটি ভোক্তার নাগালের মধ্যে থাকবে, এমনটি প্রত্যাশা সবার। সেলিম মালিক, RTV, ঢাকা।
এদিকে পবিত্র রমজান মাস শুরুর আগে 5 থেকে 15 টাকা বেড়েছে বিভিন্ন নিত্যপণ্যের দাম। ছোলা সহ সব ধরনের ডালের দাম বেড়েছে 10 থেকে 15 টাকা করে। চালের বাজারে পোলাও, মোটা ও আতপ চালের দাম বেড়েছে, তবে স্থিতিশীল আছে ভোজ্য তেলের দাম। রাজধানীর বাজার ঘুরে এসে জানাচ্ছেন নাজিফ ফরাজি।
সংযমের মাস রমজান শুরু হতে এখনো বাকি 1 সপ্তাহের কিছু বেশি। তার আগেই 1 দফা বাড়ানো হলো নিত্যপণ্যের দাম। রমজানের চাহিদার শীর্ষে থাকা ছোলা সহ সব ধরনের ডালের দাম বেড়েছে। গেল সপ্তাহের 70-75 টাকার ছোলা 10 টাকা বেড়ে 80 থেকে 85 টাকায়, 80 টাকার দেশি মসুরি ডাল 90 থেকে 100 টাকায় বিক্রি হচ্ছে। একইভাবে 10 টাকা করে বেড়ে বুটের ডাল 90 থেকে 95, মুগ ডাল 95 থেকে 100 টাকায় বিক্রি হচ্ছে। 50 টাকার খেসারি ডাল বিক্রি হচ্ছে 65 টাকায়। চিনির দাম বেড়েছে কেজি প্রতি 5 টাকা।
চিনি কেজিতে 5 টাকা বাড়ছে, 1 কেজি ছোলায় বাড়ছে 5 টাকা, 1 কেজি মসুর ডালে বাড়ছে 10 টাকা, 1 কেজি বুটের ডালে বাড়ছে 7-8 টাকা, 1 কেজি মুগ ডালে বাড়ছে 10 টাকা। এই সিজনে রোজার আগে যেটা দরকার প্রয়োজনীয় সমস্ত পণ্যের দাম বাড়ছে।
যেমন বললো যে রমজানে কোনো জিনিসের পণ্যের দাম বাড়বে না, যা আছে তাই থাকবে, স্থিতিশীল রাখা হবে। আর এখন তো দাম প্রতিটা জিনিসে বেড়ে গেছে।
তবে স্থিতিশীল আছে ভোজ্য তেলের দাম। এ সপ্তাহে পোলাও চালের দাম বেড়েছে কেজিতে 10 টাকা। মোটা ও আতপ চালের দাম বেড়েছে 5 টাকা করে।
সব চাল আগের মতোই আছে, খালি চিনি গুঁড়া কেজিতে 10 টাকা বেশি, মোটা চাল 3-4 টাকা কেজিতে বেশি, আর আতপ কাটারি 4 টাকা কেজিতে বেশি। এই
অস্থিতিশীল হয়ে আছে সবজির বাজার। 2-1টি ছাড়া বেশিরভাগ সবজির দাম বেড়েছে। বেগুন 70 টাকা, করলা 80, পটল 60, শসা 50 ও বরবটি 40 টাকায় বিক্রি হচ্ছে।
4 পদের সবজি নিলাম, তো সবগুলোই অলমোস্ট 10 টাকা পার কেজিতে বেশি। রমজান উপলক্ষে এরা একটু নিজেরাও আগের চাইতে বেশি দাম করতেছে।
পেঁপেটা গত সপ্তাহে আমরা বেশি 30 টাকা 25 টাকা কেজি, এই সপ্তাহে 40 টাকা 50 টাকা কেজি। চিচিঙ্গা 50 টাকা 40 টাকা বেশি, এই সপ্তাহে 60 টাকা কেজি। গাজর গত সপ্তাহে 30 টাকা বেশি, এই সপ্তাহে 40 টাকা।
স্থিতিশীল আছে মাছ ও মাংসের বাজার। নাজিফ ফরাজি, RTV, ঢাকা।
দর্শক, এবার মিস্টার কুকি সংবাদ বিরতি, ফিরে এসে আরও থাকছে। কুষ্টিয়া পুলিশের সঙ্গে বন্দুকযুদ্ধে রফিক উদ্দিন নামে মাদক ব্যবসায়ী নিহত। সারা দেশে আলাদা ঘটনায় 5 জনের মৃত্যু। এবং জয়পুরহাটে বাড়ছে পান চাষ, লাভ বেশি হওয়ায় আগ্রহ বাড়ছে চাষিদের। পাইকারি বাজার না থাকায় বিক্রিতে বিড়ম্বনা।
লাক্স পারফিউমড সোপ, যা দেয় সুন্দর সুবাসিত ত্বক বহুক্ষণ জুড়ে। নতুন লাক্স ফরএভার এখন সেন্ট্রাল স্যান্ডেলের সাথে সৌরভ এমন রবে বহুক্ষণ।
New Close-Up Whitening Toothpaste gently polishes away yellow stains for a naturally whiter smile. Whitening formula with lemon essence and sea salt. Goodbye yellow stains. Hello white smile. New Close-Up Natural Smile.
কুমারিকা হেয়ার অয়েলে 200 মিলি প্যাকে 20 টাকা ছাড়, তাই এবার চুল খোলো আরো মন খুলে। কুমারিকা হেয়ার অয়েলে 200 মিলি প্যাকে 20 টাকা ছাড়, তাই এবার চুল খোলো আরো মন খুলে।
আনন্দে উচ্ছ্বাস মেতে ওঠে আশপাশ, রোদ্দুর দুর্বার হাসি মুখ একাকার, শুরু নেই শেষ চলছে ক্লেমন ফ্রেশনেস। ভালোবাসা এক ঝাঁক, শুরু নেই শেষ চলছে ক্লেমন ফ্রেশনেস।
ক্লেমন অফুরন্ত ফ্রেশনেস।
এ কান্না খুশির কান্না, আজ জীবনে প্রথম কিছু কিনে তিনি জিতেছেন। আপনিও কি জিততে চান?
বাটারফ্লাই চলছে কিনলেই জিতবেন অফার। ইকো প্লাস ও এলজি এর পণ্য কিনলেই পাবেন 100% পর্যন্ত ক্যাশব্যাক, ফ্রি টিভি এসি ছাড়াও টিভি এক্সচেঞ্জের সুযোগ সহ আপগ্রেড করার দারুণ অফার।
বসুন্ধরা পাস্তা, ভেরি ভেরি চিজি, ভেরি ভেরি নিউট্রিশিয়াস।
আমি গতকাল বসে দেখেছি আমার আগামী, বিশ্বের বুকে মাথা উঁচু করে এগিয়ে যাবই জানি। এমনই হার না মানা দৃঢ়তায় আমরা এগিয়ে যাই নতুন দিনের প্রতিশ্রুতিতে, আর বিশ্বাসের সাথে বলি হাল ছিল না বাংলাদেশ। জিপিএইচ ইস্পাত, দৃঢ়তার প্রতিশ্রুতি।
আমারটা সিঙ্গেল এসি, একদম ট্রাবল ফ্রি, নিশ্চিন্তে ব্যবহার করছি।
সিঙ্গার এসিতে আছে ব্লুফিন টেকনোলজি, যা ঘরকে রাখে দারুণ কুল অ্যান্ড ফ্রেশ। সিঙ্গার এসি, ট্রাভেল ফ্রি এসি।
মোবাইলে 19 টাকা রিচার্জ করে দাও। না 21। আচ্ছা, দোকানে গিয়ে অফারগুলো বলো।
বিকাশ অ্যাপ খুলেন।
কেন?
এক জায়গাতেই সব অফার পাবেন। এই যে বিকাশ অ্যাপের মোবাইল রিচার্জ অপশনে ইন্টারনেট, ভয়েস, বান্ডেল সব অফার চোখের সামনে গোছানো।
সিম্পল তো।
বিকাশ অ্যাপ একদম সিম্পল।
কারি মশলা বারবিকিউ হট এন্ড স্পাইসি স্বাদে বসুন্ধরা ইনস্ট্যান্ট নুডলস, যেমন চাই যখন তখন।
সেবায়, সাফল্যে, আস্থায় সবার সেরা আইএফআইসি হোম লোন।
সবচেয়ে কম সময়ে সবচেয়ে কম খরচে আইএফআইসি হোম লোন। এটা কি
আইএফআইসি হোম লোন, ভালোবাসায় বসবাস। আইএফআইসি ব্যাংক।
ক্লিয়ার মেল তোমাকে দেয় জিরো ড্যান্ড্রাফ, তাই গ্রিসকে বিট করো, ড্যান্ড্রাফকে বিট করো আর দেখাও দুর্দান্ত পারফরমেন্স। ক্লিয়ার মেল, জিরো ড্যান্ড্রাফ, নাথিং টু হাইড।
সন্ধ্যা সংবাদ দেখছেন আরটিভিতে, আপনাদের সঙ্গে আছি আমি তানসিয়া জুথি
এবং আমি সাবরিন শাকামিম। কুষ্টিয়ার ভাদালিয়া এলাকায় পুলিশের সঙ্গে বন্দুকযুদ্ধে রফিকুদ্দিন নামে এক ব্যক্তি নিহত হয়েছে। পুলিশের দাবি, ওই ব্যক্তি এলাকার চিহ্নিত মাদক ব্যবসায়ী। ঘটনাস্থল থেকে পুলিশ অস্ত্র, গুলি ও মাদকদ্রব্য উদ্ধার করেছে। পুলিশ জানায়, দুদল মাদক ব্যবসায়ের মধ্যে গোলাগুলি চলছে এমন খবরে ঘটনাস্থলে পৌঁছালে পুলিশকে লক্ষ্য করে গুলি ছোড়ে মাদক ব্যবসায়ীরা। পুলিশও পাল্টা গুলি ছুড়লে নিহত হয় ওই মাদক ব্যবসায়ী। এদিকে আধিপত্য বিস্তার নিয়ে কক্সবাজারের কুতুবদিয়ায় দুই জলদস্যু গ্রুপের মধ্যে গোলাগুলিতে দুজন নিহত হয়েছেন। এই সময় ঘটনাস্থল থেকে একটি এলজি, দুটি কার্তুজ উদ্ধার করা হয়।
সারা দেশে পৃথক ঘটনায় নিহত হয়েছে 5 জন। ঝিনাইদহের মহেশপুরে নেশাগ্রস্ত অবস্থায় এক যুবক মা ও নানিকে কুপিয়ে হত্যা করেছে। স্থানীয়রা জানান, নওদা গ্রামে বাসিন্দা ইমরান নেশাগ্রস্ত হয়ে বাড়ি ফিরে এসে ধারালো অস্ত্র নিয়ে মা ও নানিকে এলোপাতাড়ি কুপিয়ে জখম করে। এ সময় চিৎকার শুনে প্রতিবেশীরা ছুটে এসে দুজনকেই মৃত উদ্ধার করে। এদিকে নড়াইলে আধিপত্য বিস্তারকে কেন্দ্র করে অবসরপ্রাপ্ত সেনা সদস্য ডাবলু শেখকে কুপিয়ে হত্যা করেছে প্রতিপক্ষের লোকজন। এছাড়া চুয়াডাঙ্গায় বিদ্যুৎস্পৃষ্ট হয়ে নিহত হয়েছে মা ও ছেলে। এ সময় আহত হয় আরও 4 জন।
শ্রীলঙ্কায় সন্ত্রাসী হামলায় নিহত শিশু জায়ান চৌধুরীর আত্মার মাগফিরাত এবং বোমা হামলায় আহত তার বাবা মশরুল হক চৌধুরীর সুস্থতা কামনায় বিশেষ দোয়া অনুষ্ঠিত হয়েছে। জুম্মার নামাজ শেষে ধানমন্ডির 110টি মসজিদে এই দোয়ার আয়োজন করে ঢাকা 10 আসনের সংসদ সদস্য শেখ ফজলে নূর তাপস। এই সময় তিনি তার ভগ্নিপতি যেন দ্রুত সুস্থ হয়ে ফিরে আসতে পারেন সেজন্য দোয়া কামনা করেন।
গৃহায়ন ও গণপূর্ত মন্ত্রী সম রেজাউল করিমের বাবা বীর মুক্তিযোদ্ধা মোহাম্মদ আব্দুল খালেক শেখ স্মরণে দোয়া মাহফিল অনুষ্ঠিত হল মন্ত্রী সরকারি বাসভবনে। মাহফিলে দেশের গণ্যমান্য ব্যক্তিরা উপস্থিত থেকে মরহুমের জন্য দোয়া কামনা করেন। অনুষ্ঠানে ছিলেন RTV প্রধান নির্বাহী সৈয়দ আশিক রহমান। বঙ্গবন্ধু শেখ মুজিব মেডিকেল বিশ্ববিদ্যালয় হাসপাতালে চিকিৎসাধীন অবস্থায় 90 বছর বয়সে মারা যান মুক্তিযোদ্ধা আব্দুল খালেক।
ভবিষ্যতে গার্মেন্টস ও টেক্সটাইল শিল্পে বাংলাদেশ বিশ্বের 1 নম্বর স্থান দখল করবে বলে আশা প্রকাশ করেছেন জনপ্রশাসন প্রতিমন্ত্রী অধ্যাপক ফরহাদ হোসেন। সকালে রাজধানীর ইঞ্জিনিয়ার্স ইনস্টিটিউটের সেমিনার হলে এক আলোচনা সভায় এ কথা বলেন তিনি। বস্ত্র প্রকৌশলীদের সংগঠন বাংলাদেশ টেক্সটাইল ইঞ্জিনিয়ার্স আওয়ামী পরিষদের 4র্থ প্রতিষ্ঠা বার্ষিকী উপলক্ষে আয়োজিত আলোচনায় প্রধান আলোচক ছিলেন যুবলীগের শিক্ষা, বিজ্ঞান ও পাঠাগার বিষয়ক সম্পাদক মিজানুল ইসলাম মিজু।
দেশের উন্নয়নের লক্ষ্যমাত্রা অর্জনের সৎ ও দক্ষ জনবলের বিকল্প নেই বললেন পরিকল্পনা মন্ত্রী এম এ মান্নান। দুপুরে ঢাকা বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ে লেকচার থিয়েটারে বাংলাদেশ অর্থনীতি শিক্ষক সমিতির 10ম দ্বিবার্ষিক জাতীয় সম্মেলনে তিনি এ কথা বলেন। এ সময় বাংলাদেশ অর্থনীতি সমিতির সভাপতি ডক্টর আবুল বারাকাত সহ অন্যান্যরা উপস্থিত ছিলেন।
মধুমতি ব্যাংক বাণিজ্য সংবাদ। জয়পুরহাটে দিন দিন বাড়ছে পান চাষ। অন্যান্য ফসলের চেয়ে লাভ বেশি হওয়ায় এ চাষে আগ্রহ বাড়ছে চাষিদের। তবে নির্ধারিত কোনো পাইকারি বাজার না থাকায় পান বিক্রিতে বিড়ম্বনায় পড়তে হচ্ছে তাদের। এদিকে পান চাষ আরও বাড়াতে সব ধরনের সহযোগিতা দিয়ে যাচ্ছে কৃষি বিভাগ। জয়পুরহাট প্রতিনিধি রাশিদুজ্জামানের পাঠানো তথ্যচিত্রে জানাচ্ছেন মৌসুমী আক্তার।
জেলার সদর ও পাঁচবিবি উপজেলার সীমান্ত ঘেঁষা চেসরা, সালুয়া, ত্রিপুরা, আটপাড়া সহ বেশ কিছু গ্রামে ব্যাপক সফলতা পাচ্ছেন চাষিরা। বিঘা প্রতি পানের বরজে প্রায় 1 লাখ টাকা খরচে লাভ হচ্ছে 2 থেকে 2.5 লাখ টাকা। ধান, আলু সহ অন্যান্য ফসলের চেয়ে পান চাষ লাভজনক হওয়ায় অনেকেই ঝুঁকছেন এ চাষে।
অধিক লাভ পাওয়া যায়, এই কারণে আমরা পান আবাদ করি এবং আমাদের এলাকায় পানের আবাদ বাড়তেছে।
1 লক্ষ টাকা আমাদের প্রথম অবস্থায় ব্যয়, সেখান থেকে আমরা লাভ অংশ পাই। প্রত্যেক বছরে 2 থেকে 3 লক্ষ টাকা আমার বিক্রি হয়।
ধান চাষ, বেগুন চাষ এগুলোতে পানি অনেক লাভ, যে কারণে আমরা সবাই পান লাগার জন্য চেষ্টা করছি।
তবে জেলায় নির্ধারিত কোনো পাইকারি হাট বা বাজার না থাকায় পার্শ্ববর্তী জেলা দিনাজপুরে পান বিক্রি করতে যেতে হচ্ছে চাষিদের। এতে বাড়তি খরচ গুনতে হচ্ছে তাদের।
জয়পুরহাট বাজার থাকতো আমাদের খরচ কম হতো, আমরা আরো লাভবান হতাম।
যদি জয়পুরহাট পানের বাজার হতো তাহলে আমার এখানে বিক্রি ভালো হতো, দাম ভালো পেতাম।
চলতি মৌসুমে জেলায় প্রায় 250 বিঘা জমি